When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Let's ride! Fulfill our pact!
Knock them down.
Farewell!
Rise with the sun! Show no mercy! Take me up! Locked on!
Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Not gonna lie, we don't have so much to discuss. We have like some news about Spiral Abyss, some news about Mizuki, last beta. Also something about future updates, because as you know, like we're going to get new map in not in 5.4 but in 5.5. So yeah, and we're going to see that, yeah, that place, which is Volcano, you know. At the moment it's locked. So yeah, but it's in 5.5. So yeah, most likely Yansan and her tribe will be available within that patch 5.5. So yeah, it's another 40 days without any map. I think they will give us maybe some like event, you know. But still questionable. I mean like event like maybe something like...
Let's ride!
Oh yeah, actually this is a chest. Yeah, this is a chest. I forgot about that. 5.5 will be Mondstadt or not Natlan. It's going to be Natlan. Yes. It's going to be Natlan, like this part, and also like we should get not only a new map, like, and also like new tribe, you know, like and by getting that tribe we can get last constellation for our traveler, like this stone, because like yeah, it's we will get opportunity to like finish, like level up like this tribe challenges, you know. It's not challenges, it's like commissions. Yeah, exactly, it's commissions. So yeah, if you reach level 4, like 3 if I'm not mistaken, something like that, you can get the stone. Yeah, it's level 4. And also maybe something else, like yeah, it's especially, oh yeah, actually yeah, something else. It's like total attained. It's most likely when you finish all of them, you can get like this stuff. I don't know what's this, but still maybe something special, because all of the tribe have this one. But yeah, it's kind of like this. Oh, and like yeah, guys, if you want me to like to test some different teams, just tell me. I want to test what I want to test now today. It's I want to test that new event with my free-to-play team. Like not free-to-play, I will use like 5-star weapons, because actually I can finish it with 4 buffs, but maybe with food. Without food, it's actually pretty challenging. Not gonna lie. Or maybe you want me to use free-to-play team with 2 buffs, you know, if it's possible. Like, let's say, is it possible to finish? Actually, yes, we have a lot of different teams to use. With that, it's called like Behemoth or some Behemoth or Behemoth. I just, yeah, should have like checked the pronunciation to say it correctly. But yeah, that place is gonna be hype. I mostly actually want to see like something like in this place, you know why? Because it's so sad when you see something like that, you know, within the map, but definitely we will get it. And in my opinion, we should get like field like this place, this space within maybe 5.8 or something like that. Maybe this one or maybe this one would be nice. It's like, if you remember that, we got the same like this region, underwater one, like here. It's kind of like glued like all of these, like Sumeru, like Fontaine, and like Liu Harbor parts. This travel, I believe, is one of the best traveler we had. You know, like, let's say at the moment this traveler is actually restricted. Like, you can use traveler, he is actually restricted. You know why? Because he is only intended to use against one boss. You can check it, by the way. Just a second, let me find him real quick. You're finding characters like within this, it's so difficult. Oh yeah, that's one. So at the moment he is Pyro with 6 constellations, but if you check the constellations, like if you see like when opposing the Lord of the Eroded, like, so yeah, it's Primal Fire, it's only against that boss. And actually it's not possible to get constellation 6 on him, because we only have 5 stones. So it's like kind of trial character at the moment. Yes, talent is my talents. I can actually level up because it's my Pyro, but still, this one is like kind of trial, that's true. I forgot to say, I pulled for Hertha in this time and enrolled up with Gepard. Oh, for real? Like you... So you got Hertha, right? Congrats with that. I mean, like, I don't play HSR, but yeah, I saw that, like, as Dreamers told us, like, on the stream, she has Havoc. Havoc means her attacks has more distance, increase the distance of attack, if I'm not mistaken. If it's the same term, like, let's say you use, like, we have the same, like, in other games. Like, in Bleachblade Souls, we also have Havocs. It's actually pretty good. We have, like... In Blizzard Souls we have Havoc, which for strong attacks, and we have a Long Reach, which is for normal attacks. You know, it's like, yeah, it's different options, different, like, let's say, abilities. No, oh, you lost. I'm sorry, but no, I lost the 50-50. So I pulled for Hertha in HSR. I ended up with Gepard. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I just like missed. Sorry about that. So yeah. Oh, and is Gepard new for you? That Hertha actually like looks pretty nice, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not in HSR actually so bad, because I only have like 21 day account, something like that, you know? She looks not bad. But I know that Gepard is like Gepard, like how you call him. He is like kind of one of the... Back then, actually, I wanted to get that character, but...
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh my. But yeah, unfortunately, I lost to another bad character, which was in the standard one. So I don't remember. Yeah. She's really useful. For real? Oh, yeah. Miss Hertz, she's... Trial Sheeder. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know, like you mean like that Hertha, right? And she looks like Lisa, if you ask me. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw that like that teaser, and she actually looks like Lisa with, yeah, in her like Electro outfit, but not like Sumeru outfit.
To work.
So looks like you're like HSR player as well. So I'm like hard HSR player.
Bullseye!
I didn't know that.
Open fire!
And you also play WoW, right?
Bullseye!
Damn, so many games. I mean, like, you know, like it's difficult to like memorize all of the stuff, you know? Yeah. Maybe that's why I pull for her, but she's cryo. I mean, Hertha, yeah. Play WoW as well. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, because, like, yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, I play like WoW as well, like pretty like casual, but still I just like, yeah, at least I open the game once a day. I use all of the resins, you know. I also time to time do ZZZ, like Zenless Zone Zero. It's not so fun though, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I'm not like I don't like turn-based play games, which is like HSR is. It's kind of like, yeah, for me, like kind of, even though like, yeah, Hoyo did a great job by creating the game, because like they just kind of like invent new type of like a turn-based game, you know, because it's completely different. It's not like we used to play, because like if you remember, like turn-based games, it's usually like it's like Dokkan or like Dakon or how it calls. I played that game, by the way, back then. So guys, like, so Lucas, if you want me to test some different team comps, just like, yeah, just tell me, or like I want to maybe against that boss, you know, which one, like this one. Let's give it a try. Maybe I want to try Neuvillette, or like Neuvillette with 4 stars. Then I want to actually try again with like 5-star weapons and like my like not free to play, of course. The old classic Final Fantasy games as well. Oh, for real? That's crazy actually, Lucas. I mean, like, fantasy games? I actually like fantasy games as well, but I mostly, you know, like, let's say back then, like, I played, like, before Genshin Impact, I mostly played Need for Speed. Yeah, you know why? Because, you know, I don't know, like, how about you, but still, like, most likely you as well, but I'm driving, and because of that, sometimes you just, like, become a little bit crazy on the roads, you know. That's why I play Need for Speed time to time, to just like get out of that rage or something, you know, like it actually helps me a lot. Other than that, I like to play Borderlands. Yeah, I just like, I haven't opened the game for a long time, but still that game is crazy. And in my opinion, that game, I mean like Borderlands, it's kinda as a, you know, it's look like Genshin Impact, because it has several elements. Elements can like react with each other, if you know, corrosion, that, like something like that. It's the only like the main difference is like, yeah, that game is offline, Genshin Impact is online only. So yeah. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Yeah, they both turn. What's the live Vortex for you? For me, it's like father stepping on me. Oh, what? What's alive? Father's okay, of Pocket Quake. That's alright. I mean, like, yeah, guys, like, if you want me to check, like, to do some different team comps, by the way, just because we have some news, but not so much. It's about, like, Spile Abyss. By the way, we're going to get Spile Abyss in, like, yeah, tomorrow. Also, they change Mizuki a little bit. I still wouldn't suggest you to go for Mizuki, because, yeah, you know, like, she's healing now a little bit more. She's not a bad character, but the problem is she's on fielder. She mostly heal herself, which is actually a huge problem. Yes, she can swirl, and she has, let's say, multiplier to increase swirl damage, which is actually something new. But, you know, she's flying. It's the same thing as in Vuva. I don't like when the character fly, you know why? It's a little bit annoying to stop flying it, you know, like, I don't know, like, anyway, it's like not Carlotta, but like another one I got, I forgot the name of the characters, oh, my bad. So yeah, like, yeah, Changli as well, you know, like, yeah, it's like a little bit annoying in my opinion. Other than that, new map in 5.5. So yeah, no map expansion in 5.4, unfortunately. Because you know why? It means like not so much Primogems, guys. So yeah, if you want to save something, I maybe would suggest you to save. You know why? Because let's say if you have Furina, then 5.4 is completely skip. In 5.5 we should get two new 5-star characters, and looks like Janssen is a 5-star. Even though many players says that Janssen is a 4-star, looks like she's not a 4-star, she's a 5-star. So actually it's okay, I would say. She's a polar, by the way. Did we still gonna get 20 pulls? Yes, like it's yeah, 20 pulls. It's after like on January 20, from January 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like let me check it. It's like just a second. Exact time. It's like, oh yeah, I cannot say exact time now. I need to check the map or banner. Oh yeah, it's like, oh, it's, you cannot do that. Say anyway, like yeah, it's in 6 days or 5 days, something like that. But yes, of course, we're going to get. Unfortunately, this pulls is for future banners. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, if you like Arlecchino or Chlorine, you can go for them. I maybe will do couple multis on a weapon banner. We'll see. I don't know, because actually I don't need that weapon. I mean, citlali's weapon. That weapon looks actually not bad, because you know why? I definitely will skip next banner. I don't need Arlecchino, I don't need Chlorine with her weapon. I definitely will skip all of the characters within 5.4, which is going to be like Risley, Xianyun, Furina and Mizuki. Even though Mizuki might be broken as hell, I will skip her. You know why? Because we actually can use Sucrose to do kind of the same thing, because Sucrose can use a prototype Amber, as you know, guys, and with that weapon she can be a healer as well, and it's a team-wide healer. And actually it's not bad. I mean, like this weapon. You see? So yeah, and I can refine it, and in this case, like it's increased like elemental burst regeneration. Like using an elemental burst regenerates 4 energy. It's increased by 6, for like 2/6, like by 2, and by 2% like HP. So it's like even more, it will be even more better. Other than that, Mizuki is kinda might be into the standard banner, so it's might be a problem for your Primogems, you know? No need to go for this type of character. Same with me, but I use GTA to release streams. For real? Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's crazy. To release like used to work customer service. Man, people really piss me off, so I always play survival mode. Yeah, that's actually, I do the same, Lucas. I do exactly the same. I mean, it's like, you know, like in Need for, and I play old Need for Speeds like releases. You know which one? Need for Speed Most Wanted and Need for Speed Carbon. Why Most Wanted? Because Most Wanted has some like, it called trial. They call it trial races or something like that, when the police are like after you. And it's extremely difficult. It's like single player mode, not, and you play against the time, just say. So yeah, it's actually pretty like, yeah, it's challenging, and at the same time, yeah, you just like get out of that, like that rage. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Finally I won somewhere. I got Linksha. Oh, congrats. I don't know who is that, but still, maybe it's like, I have 60 wishes saved, but I will probably use if it's Emily rerun. Oh yeah, about Emily. Yes, we should get Emily, by the way. About the Emily is actually a crazy character, but what you need to know about Emily, I can do the test. If you want me to do some team tests, just say me, no problem. Why Emily is good? Emily can use different artifacts. You can use Deepwood, you can use Gilded Dream, you can use her signature set, which is like this one. Mostly I use Deepwood because, yeah, it's with kinich now. You can use the team like, I like the team, Shinchu, Emily, Bennett and Shanling. This actually is a crazy team. You can use her with Furina, it's not bad. No, with Furina is actually not so bad. You know why? Because she plays out. You can to do Hyper Bloom with her actually. With Neuvillette she's not bad. Unfortunately, the most you can like release her like full potential only in like burning teams, because you know her talents, her buffs, it's all about the burnings. That's a problem, but overall she's not bad. She's not bad actually, and yeah, and you know why she's so good, why I like, because she has like, she's kind of like Archon with that, because you know, like see that Luminous case duration 22 seconds and like cooldown it's 14 seconds, so you can keep the Luminous case literally non-stop on a field. And it's like you can increase this Luminous case level by only putting like a pyro character and keep fire. So yeah, actually not a bad character, and she's pretty fun to play. Hey Vortex, you haven't claimed your reward from your birthday cake? Oh no, I'm not. I don't know what is that actually, that's why I keep them, you know? Let me show you. I have 4 cakes or something. I don't know what's that actually, that's why I didn't. Let's say I haven't yet. Maybe I will do it in the future, but yeah, like these cakes, right, you say me? So yeah, I don't know what's that. Like I still have these ones, you know, and like this one use. So yeah, it's the cakes. Yeah, that's true, cakes. But yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'll skip iPhone 4 as well. Gotta save for Kinich and Skirk. Oh, you want Kinich? Actually, Kinich is good. Not gonna lie, guys, but surprisingly, Kinich turns out to be the great character. And you know why? Like, at the moment, Kinich is a little bit tricky to use because, like, he needs a healer. Bennett is not a great option. You can use Cookie Shinobu to do Hyper Roll. I like the team actually, you know, let's say like with Nahida, Kinich, Cookie Shinobu, and let's say, I don't know, like you can use Furina is not a great option, but possible option, but you can use Shinchu, Yelan, so yeah, it's actually not bad. Unfortunately, you need like Cookie Shinobu is not enough to do some healing. In Burning Team, he's crazy, with Emily especially. Pretty good damage. You can use with Mavuika, by the way. Unfortunately, Mavuika's skill for Kinich it's okay. For Kinich is okay. It's fine. With Sucrose competing with Kazuha and Mizuki. Oh, like these characters. Let's say, you know, like Mizuki is a little bit different character. She is kinda on-fielder DPS who can utilize your other teammates' skills. Let's say you can use Mizuki with Mavuika, Citlali and Raiden, you know, to do some damage, and you need to keep that Mizuki on field, because it's Mizuki when you use her skill and burst, she just like kinda, she mostly heal herself for survivability. That's why you use her like as a on-fielder. Kinda okay maybe, like, but I don't know. And Fate's Most Wanted, yes, and like Need for Speed Most Wanted, yeah, the old one, like, I don't know, like, that game is just crazy. Yeah, we have some, like, other releases, but yeah, Most Wanted is, like, yeah, crazy one. And I like Carbon, but first one. Like, first Carbon, if you remember, like, it's great. What would happen in Natlan war if Skirk and her master Jun? Oh, I don't know about that. You know why? Because since we're going to get that Skirk pretty early, not within Notcry and Snezhnaya, maybe Skirk is kinda like, you know, like Arlecchino. You know, like we got her early with some specific abilities, which is not bad, but she's not considered to get Snezhnaya's skill, you know? Let's say like we have with Natlan characters, with and they all of them got like that blessing, Night Soul blessing, Night Soul mechanic, you know? So within Snezhnaya we definitely will get something. By the way, I released the video, you know? And that Mavuika says that maybe we will get some new additional like something, because like they are kinda like not, she says a kinda surpass even 7 elements, even like Teyvat 7th element. So yeah, maybe we will get some new element, you know, not a blessing mechanic like Night Soul Blade, but something new. So yeah, it means like all characters which belongs to Notcry and Snezhnaya, or maybe only Snezhnaya, will get some different element. It's possible, but not Skirk, because Skirk will be released in Natlan. That's a problem. That's the only problem, you know? She might be useful, she might be incredibly powerful, but without new mechanic. That's the problem. Hey Oski, how are you doing? Oh yeah, actually yes, HSR Lucas. Oh, I didn't. I finally able to complete floor. Oh, congrats, congrats Oski. I mean like 12-2, it's like, oh yeah, it's about, maybe it's difficult because of the shield, by the way, but you know what you can do? Like, if it's about the shield, just tell me which team you use. If you have, you can use Shinchu, by the way. Shinchu is actually not bad. Shinchu and kinda electro character like Fischl. If you have them, you actually can clear it pretty fast. Maybe I can do some tests if you want me to. No problem. Because Fischl, Shinchu and other characters, let's say some buffers, can clear that floor. Ali Most Wanted is my friend's favorite.
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is
Oh,
a
by the
tribe
way,
of
but
weirdos?
like because of this Need for Speed something stuff, you know,
else is
back
there?
then I bought
thought I was the only
Will.
one.
Like yeah, Genius ones, and yes, it's so fun to play on, like, you know why, with the like pedals. I mean like yeah, because you know why, when you play on a keyboard, you cannot adjust your its throttle, if I says it correctly, because I usually play in like not automatic mode, I mean like gearbox, but in manual, because automatic is bad, you cannot do drifting, etc., something like that. So yeah, it's actually fun, and you can like, yeah, that's actually super fun. Unfortunately, I haven't even played the first chapter. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? We can quickly start. Abyss tomorrow, yes, that's true. Is Freminute good? Yes, Rohit. Freminute at Constellation 6, it's kind of 4-star Eola. He is actually pretty powerful. Let's say he's not pretty powerful, he is extremely powerful. But you need constellations. For me, he's... Oh, I didn't know that. He's Constellation 3, okay. So yeah, he's actually good. Ah, okay, normal attack. So yeah, you play out of normal, alright. Oh yeah, he is like Eola. He is like Eola. That's why he plays. And by the way, Mika is also his pretty good supportive character. Let's check. Like the crit rate will be increased by 15. Oh yeah, this one skill. Will restore 2 energy. It's also his skill. Increase the normal level. So yeah. You see, like, we got like all of the buffs. Let's check. Oh yeah, crit damage. It will be increased by 20 for 6 seconds, max 3 seconds, 36. He is actually incredibly powerful character, not gonna lie. Consider your own party member. So yeah, the crazy... Oh, for real, 35. Not stackable with passive talents. That's actually... Aquastic stamina consumption? Okay. Shatter against opponents is like, yeah. And by the way, you know what? Like, since they increase the shatter damage, this character might be extremely useful. I still wouldn't suggest you to build him if you have other cryo characters, but still, he is not bad. By the way, finished the citlali mission, so the only one left is Mavuika. Oh yeah, like Mavuika's like mission is okay. It's a blazing sun, something like that, and citlali's as well. Citlali's weapon is like, yeah, when she is with a traveler, and they just, yeah, that's crazy actually. That was good. Hey Toto. How long is citlali and Mavuika's mission? Oh yeah, how long? It's kinda oh, by the way, it's at the end of this patch. Oh, like this patch, not this patch. Like at the end of this phase, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. If I'm not mistaken, it's only like 6 days or something. You can check it. Let's just... So yeah, we have like this one. Oh yeah, 6 days, guys. So yeah, just finish it. It's 6 days, because recently I got an email. Yeah, like Mavuika story quest. And yeah, And this one was for citlali or something. Yeah, this one, this two, like this too. So yeah, it's 6 days, guys. Just so yeah, finish it. It's only 60 Primogems, but you know, like why? No, it's better to do it. I still don't know when like this not marked completely, you know? Even though it says me completed, maybe I missed something because I got all of this, but this is not marked. I need to check it. Even though like I have like... Maybe I missed something. You know, let's go to the trial. Like, I would do it like story mission. Abyss tomorrow is hell no. No, it's actually easy. Tomorrow's Abyss is actually easy. They completely avoid using that new shielder enemies, by the way. Papilia. Just keep that in mind. No Papilia. How much did you complete? No. I mean, like, how much time to complete it? How much time to complete it? Oh, it's about like 4 hours something. If 4 hours if you don't skip any like dialogues. But if you skip, it's about maybe 2 hours something. Maybe even like less. So this Tyro hit. I need arlecchino firepower. Arlecchino actually, not gonna lie, arlecchino is pretty useful in this pile abyss, especially against that Papilia. Okay, let me try another team against this one with like 2 buffs, if you don't mind, like couple tries. I definitely know that I can finish it with a 4 buffs if I use a food. I usually don't use any food, you know. Let me try with this one first. Just a second. I use a team with my I'm going to use like with my 5-star weapons. Because yeah, with the 4 stars it's actually, yeah, it's impossible. It's actually pretty difficult. Let's just give it a couple try if you don't mind. Yeah, 55, okay. 2 hours for 20. No, actually 2 hours for each of them, Mirak. 2 hours for each of them. So yeah, it's 4 hours overall. Oh yeah, Rohit, I have Yelan, by the way. And I can do some... But guys, if you want me to do some tests with different teams, just write in the chat. Because today we don't have so many news, actually. Yes, a couple. It's about like new region 5.5, new characters. By the way, Yansan most likely is going to be a 5-star. Also... yeah, Spile Abyss tomorrow. Alright. Oh yeah, okay, it's like, yeah, between... Okay, let me give it a try.
Light it up! Everybody stand back! You two! Tight! Pyroclastic surge! Is this art?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, sorry. Let me do it again. Yeah, you need to just, if you... Real powerhouse for arlecchino. Oh, you mean Yelan? Yes. Like, you know, like what? Actually, citlali is better. But if you don't have citlali, then you can use Yelan. Unfortunately, with Yelan, you don't get any resistance to interruption. Like, in compare with Shinchu. So you can use either Shinchu or Yelan. But Yelan, yeah, definitely is better because Yelan buff active character after using burst, you know that. I'm happy Goro is getting his... Yes, Goro should get his rerun, by the way, in like... I wish you best of luck. I know, like, for you, Goro is Constellation 5, if I'm not mistaken, and you want C6 him. Okay.
Burn it down! Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! Eat Lalin! Eat Papa! The end of our legacy.
For real? Oh my god. Oh my. When is Janssen? Oh, Splash, how are you doing? Janssen is going to be in 5.5. And by the way, looks like she's going to be a 5-star, not a 4-star. They changed her rarity, by the way. It's 3 times, just imagine guys. First, they say that she's going to be a 4-star. Change to 5-star, then 4-star and 5-star, and yeah, what like it's like happened like 3 times in a row. That's crazy actually. But yeah, would be nice to get her a 5-star. Because you know why? Maybe they will increase her abilities, you know? Would be nice. Because she's still not even in beta. We are going to get her in beta at the end of like 5.4, like, you know, like drip marketing, etc. If it's will take place. As you know, like recently, like 2 patches in a row, Hoyo doesn't give us any deep marketing, but at least we should get a character teaser. It's going to be in like maybe 3 weeks. Not so long to wait. Constellation 4 final. Oh yeah, Constellation 4, I forgot about it. Yeah, I saw like I knew that you missed couple of constellations. So yeah, Constellation 4. Hey dreamers, how are you doing? Okay,
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. Light it up! Bring it! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Not you two! Cut! Light up the blazing sun! The flame burns!
You know what's the problem with that? Oh my, yeah, that's a problem. Oh, can you try Yelan, Furina, Shogun, Mavuika team? I could use Xilonen in place of Furina. You can use Xilonen. Oh yes, of course, Mira. Just give me like to do a couple times of this one. I will switch the team. Oh yeah, like against this boss. Oh yeah, no problem. If against this boss, actually it's okay. But you know, let me just get rid of this one. So yeah, I'll like. Which one? Yelan, Furina, Shogun, Mavuika. Like first team Mirak is not great. You know why? Because Furina without a healer is bad idea. Let's go with Xilonen. So yeah, Xilonen, Raiden. But you want me to like to do like DPS Raiden, right? If I'm not mistaken. Furina, Shogun, Yelan. You know why this team is not great? I mean, you can use this team. Unfortunately, you will steal some like reaction between electro charge and overloaded. That's why this team is not great. I wouldn't suggest you to use this team. It's better to go like the team like Xilonen, DPS Raiden, Bennett and Yelan, or not Yelan, I'm sorry, like Bennett and Raiden, or let's completely go like Furina. I'm sorry, not Furina, just a second. Yeah, it's better to go like this team. Xilonen, Raiden, like this one, right? Because if you go with Yelan, let's say instead of Bennett, right? You will steal some like reaction from like, yeah, it's kinda can be electrocharge or overloaded, which is actually bad. You also can get some melt, so yeah, it's kinda will be not so great. So it's better to use maybe Bennett, you know, to get like consistent like overloaded, or go with maybe actually yes, you can. Why not? Actually you can. I need to like just a second. Yelan. Alright, let's go Yelan. And by the way, just keep that in mind. Bennett's buff is better than Yelan's buff. What I need to do, like the last time I used my just a second. Let me just switch. Let me grab all of the artifacts from my Raiden, because I use Raiden as a Hyperbloom, but I don't think I will do it today. Let's use DPS, actually, yes, to test Mavuika. But it's not a bad idea. Just a second, guys. Give me just a couple seconds. Let me just... Alright. They really went insane with this event. Oh, actually no, Rohit. You know why? Actually, this event is pretty easy. Oh, we got kind of the same event about 1 year ago, something like that, within Fontaine. That event was actually extremely difficult. This one is actually easy because, you know, like with the food, you can easily keep, like, finish it. Alright, now let's try to get emblem set, if I have some, because... Oh yeah, use recommendation. Okay, this one is good. Alright. Yeah, I use this energy recharge. Let's do something like that. Let's like equip this one, then go this one. Oh yeah, I'll use electrocharge on my... Yes, I will borrow it. Just a second. It's electrocharge damage. Equip, then equip. And let me check what I need. Yeah, I need, like, in this case, crit damage, but pretty good crit damage. I should have won. Yeah, like this one. Yeah. So overall I have like 46 plus 12 is actually not so great. Let's just try to get something. Yeah, let's switch this one. Let's go less crit rate. Let's go less crit damage, but more crit rate. Ah, it's on Yelan. I don't want to use it like it's on. Just a second, guys. You know, let's do something like this. Let's give this one to like this one. I will do this change. So yeah, now I have like 166, 57 to 75 plus 12 from the, like, it's 69. It's actually okay, you know. Overall, I have pretty decent attack and set is like, yeah. So yeah, the team is going to be like... What about Yelan, Xilonen, Mavuika, Furina? Like, I switched the like artifacts already. Let me, like, Yelan. Actually, this team is way better. Yelan, Xilonen, Mavuika, Furina. You know why? Let's say it's also not good. Like, let's say it's better to use a team like this. Just a second. If you want to use Furina, you can. Like, this team is better. Xilonen. Like, let's say if you use Furina, in any case, I would suggest you to use Bennett with Mavuika. If you use Mavuika, you know why? Because in this case you get 25% additional attack, in case of double hydro, you get like 40% additional HP, which is actually not so 25% HP, you know? It's actually not so useful. You see like max HP. Yes, it's useful for Yelan, but mostly your DPS is Mavuika, so it's better to use like this team. Like this one. This one, yes, is pretty good. Is Dragonbane good on Arlecchino? Dragon's Bane? You know, like you can use Dragon's Bane on Arlecchino if you have enough crit rate, crit damage. Then yes, you can use Dragon. It's not a great option, because you know why? It's better to use like... maybe like this stick, which is not bad, you know? Or actually yes, unfortunately we don't have so many options. This one is Blackleaf is okay, it gives you crit damage. It's not a great one. This one is the second best. I would say free-to-play one, because you can get it from out of the standard banner. You can use this one as well, actually. It's increased crit rate, so yeah, base attack is pretty high, which is good. Yes, energy recharge not so useful on Arlecchino, but still not a bad stick. And yes, you can use like Dragon's Bane, but the damage, it depends. If you play maybe in Melt and Wave teams, it might be better than this one if you have enough crit rate. But overall, I would suggest like maybe like crit damage weapon. So you can use Arlecchino, Yelan, Bennett, Xilonen. Arlecchino, Yelan, unfortunately no. You know why? She doesn't wave that much, but yeah. EM build does. You know why Arlecchino is bad? Let me first do this team. You told me. Just a second, Mirak. I will use like this team or with Yelan. Why Arlecchino is not so great in this? Let me show you. I mean, like, at least it's for me. Let's go citlali. But you know what's the problem? That boss immediately destroys Arlecchino. Let me show you. That boss immediately, even though you have, like, you know why? Because, like, Arlecchino cannot be healed. That's a huge problem.
Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of... My turn.
That's it. I mean, like, yeah, the damage is actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. The damage is pretty decent, but since because you cannot be healed, like, she dies immediately. Like, yeah, you maybe can avoid using that shield and go with Zhongli's shield, but you know what's the problem? Zhongli's shield, it's actually take time to activate. And you cannot use it right in here. It's impossible. So you need to start the game. She doesn't wave that much, but yeah. But you need to wave every hit. You need Furina or Shinchu for longer hydro application. I mean, you mean like Yelan? Yelan actually has pretty good application. It's not bad. If you compare with Shinchu, Shinchu has just like fast application. If you mean consistent application, that's true. But still, Arlecchino is not, with Furina is not a great option, I would say.
I'm going in.
You see, like, I just like, that's it. Like, yeah, like you need to do some dodge, etc. It's actually extremely difficult. Like, that's why as a Neuvillette team it might be better. Use Zhongli. Yes, I use Zhongli, but you see, like, this boss is actually pretty powerful. That's why Arlecchino in this case not so great, but Mavuika is way better. Now let me try the team Mirak told me about. It's going to be like this one. It's Furina and Mavuika, but Bennett, not Yelan. And let me go like free-to-play teams. Or if you want me to... No, let me go like free-to-play. Let me switch all of the weapons. If you want me to, I can keep the weapons, but yeah, it's better to show, like, yeah, let's do showcase, like, with free-to-play. I can use Navi as well, by the way, but... Can you use New? Oh yes, I will. Just a second, Rohit. Like, yeah, I will use Neuvillette as well. I want to test Neuvillette. I'm waiting for support for Bond of Life character. About that Bond of Life, by the way, Mirak, I don't think we will get one. Maybe in some like in a future, you know, like, but not immediately. So yeah, it might be not so quick, you know. Would be nice to get one. Not gonna lie. It's a sword. And it's catalyst. So these weapons allow you to make literally any character with a Bond of Life ability. Kinda like that, you know? But still, it's... yeah, it's not worth it if you ask me. Pretty good buff, but not worth it. Maybe Skirk with Bond of Life. I don't think so. Splash. You know why? Because she's going to be, if she is like, if she's going, maybe, like, why not? If they add some Bond of Life to Skirk, because Skirk, then in this case, Skirk might be just incredibly powerful. You know why? In this case, like, if she's going to get Bond of Life, going for Skirk would be great idea. Why? Because you see, like, Arlecchino, like, how she get. Just a second, guys.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, if Skirk will get that Bond of Life, she is going to be incredibly powerful. Just incredible. And by the way, it might be because we have Bond of Life sword with Bond of Life abilities. Chlorine doesn't use Bond of Life. No, Chlorine, no, I said that Chlorine, Arlecchino and Xianyun, 3 characters. Right, that Fontaine character maybe. Why would they release a character who is only limited to one character? Why they would release a character? What? I didn't get that, but still. Okay, so yeah, this team Mirak with Furina. So yeah, the rotation is going to be like...
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Bring it!
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, you of
can't afford
course
any more
need to
bandages.
do that. You know why? You need to use like Xilonen's skill on Mavuika, but not on Furina, my bad. So yeah, you need to do something like that.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in some teamwork is dreamwork! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Is this?
Oh my god.
Hate.
So my bad. Let me try again. It's not a bad team, by the way. Hey Icy, how are you doing? Right. You're pulling Chlorine. Yes, Skirk is sword. Yeah, exactly. Skirk is sword, that's true. No one saw, yeah, no one saw. No, that's alright. I mean, like, I just, like, you know what I wanted to do? I want to use my... Why, like, that's some problems with Mavuika, because she has 2 different states when you press her skill. And you need to do it, like, fast, pretty fast. You know, with Xilonen it's easy, like, yeah. Anyway, like, yeah, let me show you again, so yeah.
Burn it down! Letting brave names echo! Shall we the world come on! Going in! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
It's like, yeah, I miss the wave.
Rise with the sun! Alright. Let the mountain's veins boil! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in teamwork is dreamwork! Let's ride! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me! Huh? Woohoo!
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's time to sleep.
Yeah, you know, like, even though Citlali looks like with the only 660 elemental masteries, that shield, it's so incredibly useful.
Light it up! Bring it! Letting praise names echo! Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Everybody stand! Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! All right. Try and stop me! Let the mountain's veins boil! Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is dream! Wrath from the sky! The flame burns.
But you know what? With this team, actually, it's a little bit like this team is powerful than Citlali's team, I would say. You know why? Oh yeah, thank you very much. Oh, by the way, I got Citlali. Oh, congrats with Citlali. That's crazy, actually. So you can now you can save for future characters. Congrats with that. She's crazy, insanely crazy character. Like, try to use with different teams, and you will see that. Unfortunately, not every Hydra character useful with her. Unfortunately, let's say mostly it's Neuvillette, but that's alright. Maybe in the future we will get some, you know.
Rise with the letting praise names echo. Strike a pose. Let the world come alive. Going in. Pyroclastic surge. Shower me with the. All right. What a pain! Light it up! Hear the echoes of the valley! Time to shine! Strike a pose! Teamwork is strength! Wrath from the sky!
You see, like, it's actually way more easy to do. It's only 54 seconds, because yesterday, if you remember, I did like in 1:27. I mean, like, it's like actually pretty fast. Let's try again with Neuvillette, right, guys? Just a second. I think normal attack Mavuika with skill, of course, and Yelan made solid combo. Let me try Yelan, no problem. But you know what you need to do? Like, if you notice that, let me show you. When you do, or like, just see the numbers, what you need to do. When you do those donuts, like with vape, you need to do like one donut, second one, then do dash attack, then again, because you need to catch all the waves. Let me show you and you will see what I mean. Just see the donuts, then see the numbers.
Burn it down! Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Let the world come alive! Going in! Pyroclastic surge!
Anyways, the point is, if you notice that I get like 100s on first hit, 100s on like 100s on first, then again like after couple hits. So yeah, you need to do something like that to get like consistent wave. Just keep that in mind, because if you only do like normal attacks or like donuts, you will skip some wave and it means less damage. Let me show you.
Rise with us. Letting brave names echo. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine. Everybody stand back. Light up the blazing sun.
You see, like it's
Time to buckle down.
It's not bad actually as well, but it's better to like do canceling. It's not bad as well, but it's better to do when you do canceling, you get more damage. So Mirac, I think like no, I will do like I used today with Arlecchino, Yelan, Shinchu, Citlali team, and it's pretty good. Arlecchino, Yelan, Shinchu. Actually, I wouldn't suggest you to use this team. I see if you ask me. It's better to use like this team with Citlali. Let me show you. It's I don't know if you have Shinchu, Xilonen. If you have, I will do this buffs again. If you have, I would suggest you to use like this team, like Xilonen, Citlali, Arlecchino, and Bennett. This team is like way better if you have Xilonen. If you don't have Xilonen, you can use maybe Kachina or Kazuha, because Kazuha is the second best after Xilonen. Keep that in mind. But you need to use Swirl on Pyro, but not on Cryo. Chlorine is good when bond of life is less. Arlecchino is good when bond of life is more. So yeah, to release a character who give buff on base of bond of life would be a bit messy. Oh yeah, actually that's a good point, right? It's like yeah, but you know they can do. Let's say yes, chlorine, because chlorine is good when you do a couple normal attacks, when you need her skill to consume that bond of life to increase the damage. That's true. The chlorine does work like that. That's why I don't like this one. So yeah, it's kind of like strict attacks, you know, like you need to do the same thing again and again and again. It's pretty annoying. That's why I like Mavuika more. You know why? Even though she's a little bit complicated to use, she's not like Arlecchino, it gives you some options, you know? It gives you some options and it's fun to play, you know? Let's say if you cannot hit the boss with this way, you can use different approach. It's actually good. But with chlorine, you need to use like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like that. 3 normal attacks, then skill, 3 normal attacks, then skill, and that skill consumes that bond of life you collected. New Abyss tomorrow time, yeah, exactly. Another 36. Yeah, most likely it's like that, because looks like tomorrow's Spiral Abyss going to be easy than this one. I was using Mavuika, Xilonen, Furina, Bene in the first team, so I tried double Hydro, Citlali with like... Yeah, just a second, Icy. Let me show you how good Arlecchino with Citlali is when you use the team I told you about. So yeah, now it's Yelan. It's actually the same rotation.
Burn it down! Bring it! Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Teamwork is dream! Time to buckle down.
Oh yeah, okay, I dodged immediately. No, it's not the same rotation actually. You need to use Yelan at last. So yeah, it's a little bit different. You need to avoid using maybe Xilonen's burst, because you don't need that.
Light it up! Everybody stand back! Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Wrath from the sky!
Try it again. You need to do like something like that. Let's hope next Abyss. Yeah, looks like you won't regret. Trust me. In Abyss, Vortex, try my team, your team. Which is like, you know why that team is not okay in terms of like, you can freeze the enemies. That's true, but you miss some damage. I will show you the damage. Just a second.
Burn it down! I'm going in! Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
No, actually it's not okay. You need to use you need to use something like that. It's my bad. You need to use burst then skill.
Rise with the... Everybody stand back! Game's up. Fun's over. Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah.
Busted. All right.
Yeah, transmission mechanic is bad because it activates. You can activate that even when you like with this against this boss. It's terrible. Just hoping no 22 slimes. All right, so.
Light it up! Going in! Things are about to get dicey. What? Wrath from the sky!
That's why I don't like Yelan. Like, I don't like to use Yelan.
Rise with the... Everybody stand back! Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Just a second. The next abyss will be a poor DPS check. Yes, because it has a lot of waves. Actually, that's true. It's because of waves, and the problem is, like, crowd control, not so great against them. You just need damage, and you need great rotation. It's about rotation and damage, yeah, that's true.
Burn it down! I'm going in! Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Light of the blazing sun! How was I so...
Yeah. You need to switch to Yelan to get yeah, Furina is better, but still, I want to try to do it with Yelan.
Rise with the sun! Bring it! Everybody stand back! Things are about to get dicey. Quiet, let's ride! Pyroclastic surge! The end of our legacy.
This boss is destroying. Yeah, not a great. No, it's not bad. Actually, it's not bad. Let's say if you don't have any other options, let's say like Furina, it's actually the only one. It's not bad. I just mess up with rotation. The only problem, but why I use burst and skill, because you need to apply hydro, then use mavuika. So, because when you use Yelan's burst and you don't do any normal attacks, or like you cannot apply hydro. And problem is when mavuika in her state, you definitely wipe out that hydro. So you do melt, you do wave. That's why you need to use burst skill on Yelan. But that's alright.
I'm going in! Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Quietly now. Let's light it up! Off we go! Bring it! Let's ride! Full throttle! Hear the echoes of the valley! Teamwork is dreamwork! Take it easy. Things are about to get dicey. Wrath from the sky! Is this our fate? I'm going in! Letting crave names echo! Winging it wasn't the best idea. Quietly now. Adventure time! This is just my...
Yeah. Now hit the Neuvillette. I see Mualani and Arlecchino. Mualani and yeah, one more try and I will skip the team, guys. Yeah, I want to check like Isis team, like Arlecchino, more like for Citlali. Just a second. So yeah, one more try. It's actually possible, Miracle. No, it's not a bad team. Actually, it's good team. But yeah.
Burn it down! Fling it! Everybody stand back! Game's up! Fun is over! Gotcha! Let's rock! Pyroclastic surge! Busted! Alright! Rise with the sun! I'm going in! Things are about to get dicey. Let's ride! Wrath from the sky!
So yeah, it's actually good team. And you see, like, I finished even faster than I did before. So actually, it's not a bad team. Unfortunately, you need to do everything like in time. That's alright. So yeah, if you have Yelan, and by the way, I just switched my Yelan's artifacts. I forgot about that. Because my Yelan now is actually not so great like it was before. Because I got a couple artifacts, but that's alright. She's still... Okay, so let me show the team like... Well, Hyperbloom always helps me. Hyperbloom, yes, you know what's the problem with Hyperbloom's team, by the way, in future, like against future, like bosses or etc. That Hyperbloom might be not so useful because enemies get so much HP. It's difficult to destroy them with Hyperbloom. So yeah, I see. The team is like this. It's Bennett. It's Arlecchino with her signature. I'm going to use signature and Xilonen.
All right.
I will switch. Yeah, it's a free-to-play. It's like this. I use like 4-piece instructor set. Arlecchino is going to be with Elemental Mastery Sense. So yeah, it's better. And Talent 10 and Weapon her signature. I'm not going to switch the signature. And Bennett with a free-to-play as well. Let me get some energy. Mualani and Arlecchino. No, Mualani and Arlecchino, you know, like it's bad.
Right.
It's bad.
But this isn't the
And you know
best spot
that.
to lie down.
Mualani and Arlecchino cannot be used. Like, you know what's the problem with Arlecchino? Why it's so huge difference between Arlecchino and Mavuika? Mavuika can be, even though she is DPS, she can be used off field.
Laid bare. Get to work.
Unfortunately, guys, again, my ping, like, it's so high now. I don't know why.
Let's light it up.
It's maybe something wrong with, like, yeah, my internet provider. Okay. No, I mean like Mualani and Arlecchino, different teams. Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Like yeah, that makes sense. Well, Hyperbloom, I can use Hyperbloom as well, but you know what's the problem with Hyperbloom now? So yeah, boss is like pretty tanky. Which team is actually good? It's like Bloom team, Nilo's Bloom team. That team is actually extremely like powerful. Even now, it's like Nilo, Kokomi, or Barbara. You can use Furina. So yeah, this team and Nahida. This team is extremely powerful. So, rotation is going to be like that. You need to use Arlecchino, then you use Xilonen, then Bennett, then Citlali, then switch to Arlecchino, catch that mark, and do normal attacks. But you need to do some delay.
Insist on putting yourself transfixed. Teamwork is dreamwork. Fulfill our pact. You two, time to end them. Yeah! Ha!
Sorry guys, as that was my ping. I don't know what's happening. Oh my. Yeah, that is my ping. I just like it's pretty high now and switching. Oh my god. Let me try a couple times. That's terrible actually. You know, like it's starting to do like at 9 o'clock. Exactly. I need to speak with my like internet provider. This is the third time in a row, by the way. Alhatem Hyperbloom is good top now. It's Quick Bloom team for Alhatem, but yeah, that team is crazy. But you know why it's crazy? It's not because of Bloom team, it's because of like Alhatem, it's so powerful. That's why.
Overruled. Huh?
Server issue, my ping is high too. For real? Okay, then it's, if so, like it's a huge problem. It's actually, it's like, I don't know why is that. It's the third time literally in a row. Anyway, let's try to do this thing. I want to show you the damage. I did that, by the way, already, but yeah. I mean, like, I know exactly the time when I did it, because I just, yeah, let's say, yeah, like rotation, doing rotation with this ping, it's like, yeah, it's a painful, so painful. Anyway, let's give it a try. So, boys, internet provider will gonna dead man today, for real. Yeah, kinda like this. Ping is always there on Asia server. For me now, it's usually like 70, and it's actually pretty easy to do rotation. Let's try it anyway.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Bring it! I'm going in! Get to work! Citlali, eat Papa! Get...
attack the power with the spiritual life.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, that ping. Let me get... Meanwhile, whole Asia server like on 150. I don't, you know why is that, guys, by the way, why Asia servers in 150 always? Because like it's so many players in that region, that's why. Because on Europe I usually like 70 ping, US, as I know, usually like they are like super low ping, it's 20-ish, something like that.
Transfixed! Fulfill our pact!
Yeah, that's terrible actually. I didn't expect that. The problem is it begins at the same time. Yesterday it was the same issue. Maybe it's servers, you're right. I mean like Hoyoverse servers most likely. I did my abyss today at 250 ping plus 4. I mean like, yeah, no, it's possible, Splash, but you know, like it's a little bit annoying. You need to get used to that ping, because you know, like it's not the same. And as you know, guys, when you have pretty high ping, like catching melt or vape, it's kind of tricky. You need to get used to it, because usually you need to do some delay, you know, before catching it. That's alright, you get used to it, but still. Wait, how you guys are getting... mine is always like 150. Never less than 200, no more than 200, for real. I mean like if it's stable it's okay, for me it's not, you know why? Because usually I have like one something, but when I'm in within combat,
Go on.
it increases.
You have my
it means like
undivided
some
attention.
issue.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Everybody stand back! Get to work! You two! Time to...
So I see, if you saw that, like the damage was like 300 and something. So if you catch like, so yeah, if you see like ping went down. So yeah, if you catch this team, actually it's extremely powerful team. And if you ask me which is better, I would say this one, but not Yelan. If you saw that, it was 300 and ish something damage. The max I got was 364. It's actually crazy. Oh yeah, it was with the signature weapons, by the way. With Xilonen's signature weapon and Bennett's Mist-Splitter, it was 364. Without, it's 390. It's actually crazy damage. So Yelan, it's not the case. Melt is better. But we can use VPN and can get around 140p. For real? Oh, so like by using VPN, you can just like decrease your ping. That's actually pretty nonsense if you ask me. You know why? Usually direct connection without using any VPN should be better. You know? Oh yeah, you see like my ping like completely okay now. Like it should be 70. So yeah, most likely it was like a server issue, you're right. Okay, let's do a couple domains. So yeah, I see this team, I mean like Xilonen, if you have like the characters, Xilonen, citlali, arlecchino and Bennett, I would say it's the best one. Unfortunately, Furina is not okay, because using Furina with arlecchino is bad. Since arlecchino is on-field character and cannot be healed, yeah, it's a problem. That's why Mavuika, it's another like, let's say it's another, let's say, benefits like using Mavuika instead of arlecchino. What about Chlorine Weapon Vortex? That weapon is okay. You know what's the problem with those weapons, Dreamers? I mean, the problem with Bond of Life weapons, you can use on a characters with a Bond of Life. That's the problem. I mean, unfortunately. That's the only problem. Even though that weapon is okay, because if I'm not mistaken, it gives you 60% crit damage because of 44 plus 20. So yeah, it's actually pretty good amount of crit damage. It's still mostly like the passive, mostly for Bond of Life characters. And Chlorine has pretty specific one, because with Chlorine you need to do like couple normal attacks, 3 normal attacks, then you skill, you gain like normal attacks, she gains some Bond of Life, then you skill again, so something like that to consume that Bond of Life, give Chlorine some healing and also some buff. So yeah, kind of specific character, but yeah, weapon is okay. If you ask me, that weapon is great. That weapon is great on Chlorine. I mean, I was using Mavuika, Furina, Bennett, Xilonen. Oh yeah, that's so I used double Hydro with arlecchino, citlali. Oh, I see now. So yeah, you have no options. That's why you use that. It's possible, but you know what? Oh yeah, in this case, yes, it's better to use citlali with arlecchino rather than like with Mavuika, because Mavuika is also okay with Furina. Yes, Mavuika Furina is a great team. But you know, you can use Yelan as well. If you notice that, I played that new event, like this one. Yelan, with Yelan, I did a little bit faster than with Furina. Like this event. Because Yelan application is faster than Furina's application. In this case, you can benefit from that. After the reaction buff, melt is made. Now, or seriously, with a single update, the trash reaction became made. Oh yeah, like you mean like you know, like it was always like that. I mean like melt reaction is better than wave because of multipliers. But yeah, that citlali changed everything. I agree with you. She is actually incredibly crazy with so many characters, just like yeah. And I tested with Xianyun as well. Like Desta advised me to test that team, like instead of like Arlecchino or mualani or Mavuika, use Xianyun. It's actually not bad. Yes, not so consistent because Xianyun application is incredibly fast, just incredibly fast. As you know, guys, it's faster than mualani's application, and it's not consistent. I mean, like even though it's faster, it's not consistent in terms of like you can get fast application or low application. So it depends like on enemy, if it's fast enough, it's on your teammate. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, so many conditions. But still, you can use Xianyun as well.
I'm going in! Suffer the wrath of Eve!
And also citlali provides you a shield. That's why it's so crazy. You know, you get some shield, and that shield is actually pretty useful. If she's going to be another Bond of Life user, that chlorined weapon, good for... Oh, you mean like this one? Oh yeah, maybe. I don't think she's going to be Bond of Life, but it might be, you know? Maybe they will give her some specific mechanic. And Bond of Life, actually, it's a one which is actually pretty weird, if you ask me. I mean, like, it's pretty unique. It's not weird, it's pretty unique. This one has some potential. Just, you know what, let's just try it immediately. Oh, by the way, yesterday I got one artifact which is actually kinda useful. Just a second. Yeah, this one. 21, 63, 52, like, yeah, actually not bad with EM. But... okay, just like, yeah, let me try it immediately. Oh, you mean like Bond of Life on, like, yeah, I'm thinking to get some lower ping. After reaction buff, melt is... Oh, you mean like getting that Skirk with that new mechanic? Actually, yes, why not? I mean, like, it's better to get something we already have. Let's say if Skirk is going to be Bond of Life is okay, because we have some weapons, we have some, like, let's say, experience to use that Bond of Life, you know? So yeah. And also, since she is a cryo, she might be useful with Mavuika. You know, you can do reverse melt. It's actually possible. It's not a bad option. We also have citlali, who can be actually not a bad supportive, because, as you know, guys, cryo's resonance, it's not bad. It gives you like crit rate, which is actually maybe one of the most useful like stat in the game. Let's say not useful, like, yeah, like a most expensive stat in the game. So yeah, double cryo gives you increased crit rate against opponents frozen or affected by cryo by 50%. It's actually pretty good. So citlali also can be useful with reverse melt with mavuika, because you also can get pyro red shred. So yeah, let's continue with this event if you don't mind, and do like Neuvillette team, because yeah, it's a Neuvillette team only. But I hope she might be cryo DPS. Yes, like, let's say with, oh yeah, like not like a Xianyun, right? Xianyun, because Xianyun also has Bond of Life, but she is a healer, as you know, guys. I'm going to use Neuvillette with like Neuvillette team like Xilonen, Furina, like, let's say best team for now. Then I will try with citlali. But there is not good cryo reaction. Focus on superconduct. You know, like, actually no. We can do reverse melt, guys. Reverse melt is incredibly powerful. Let's say reverse melt you can do with Ganyu. It's possible. In case of, like, since we have like Mavuika now, which, and her application is pretty good, we can do reverse melt. And yes, other than that, it's like superconduct. But if it's going to be superconduct, then I don't think Skirk is going to be like DPS cryo. In this case, she is going to be physical DPS, like Eula, you know, like Freminet.
Let the world collide! Hear the echoes of the valley!
The tides beckon. as one with wind and cloud. Bow your head.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Bring it!
Be sanctified.
Alright, let the mountain's veins boil! Let the world
I don't even need.
Wind strike. The tide.
I don't even need. Yeah, okay. Like, yeah, okay. Like, he will die anyway. He will die anyway. I don't even need to destroy that, like, pillars, you know. That's how Neuvillette is crazy. Because yesterday, if I'm not, yesterday, Inaban, you know, like, he joins the stream. He has Constellation 6 R1, if I'm not mistaken, Neuvillette. The damage is just crazy. And he has, if I'm not mistaken, Xilonen with Constellation. So yeah, this team is, oh yeah, now let's try with citlali. Citlali actually would be like not so great. Can you use Neuvillette, Furina, Xilonen, Sucrose? Oh yeah, of course I can. Just a second. So yeah, let's use Sucrose. It's 2 buffs, just keep that in mind guys, it's not a 3 buffs or 4 buffs. Yeah, 4 piece and yeah, sacrificial fragments. Yes, it's level 70 sacrificial fragments, but it's okay. I got like 182 elemental masters, so yeah, just pretty decent. Yeah, 865.
Let my name echo in song! Bring it! Letting great names echo!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis.
When the tide comes in, I shall return.
My bad. I mean, like, it's better to use burst, but not skip using his skill. You know why? When you use burst and skill, it takes some time, and he gets to that state so quickly. It's not because of Kazuha, by the way. With the team you just mentioned, I need multi-pilots.
Let the world come alive! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Silence!
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Be sanctified.
Alright. Let the mountain's veins boil! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo!
Stand clear. Need to make adjustments.
Alright. Strike a pose! Let the world
Yeah, it's still possible. Even though I lost my super, it's still possible. You see, like, and it's still pretty good time. I mean, like, it's not so difficult. By the way, it's all like free-to-play character, like builds. Oh, bye-bye, Ali. Bye-bye. Which, like, by the way, guys, if you want me to test, like, in other teams, just, like, yeah, write in the chat, I will use that team. Like, I used, Mavuika Furina is not a bad. Mavuika Xianyun is also a great team. You just need to get to used to that team. And by the way, I did my best time with that Xianyun, not with Furina. Oh, yeah. You can use with citlali. Yeah, let's try citlali with like Neuvillette. I don't think citlali is a great one, but you know why? Citlali might give us some, yeah, defensive utility, you know? Yes, I don't have Kazuha, so like, so, oh, that's alright, like, no problem, like, guys, if you don't have Kazuha or like any other characters, it's like okay. But you know what, I would suggest you maybe to use like Sucrose. Would be nice maybe to use Sucrose with prototype Amber instead of like, you know why? Now like the game turns like you need a healer now as a team. Back then it was pretty okay when you go only with a shield, because shielder all of the shielders were kinda okay and tanky, but now even Zhongli is kinda not so great, because we have enemies who can like pierce your shield, so attack you through the shield. That's why only one Xilonen is not okay. Since Xilonen is not a team-wide healer, she is active character healer. But Sucrose with prototype Amber, it's like team-wide healer. Yes, and Neuvillette as well, by the way, with prototype Amber. So yeah, like additional healing is okay for Furina to get farm for a stack more faster. About the Sucrose, by the way, if you ask me, I would maybe suggest you to use to build that Sucrose. If you have, even if you don't have Constellation 6, by the way, Constellation 2 is more than enough. And she is a crazy character. With you can use with Mavuika as well.
Time to shine! Letting great names echo! You two! Time to end them!
Settle down, be sanctified.
I messed up with rotation a little bit.
Bow your head.
Let the world collide!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Maybe I did it wrong. Oh no, shit.
Lalin, East Papa!
The tide is beckoning. Silence!
Yeah, that citlali is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. You know why?
Settle down!
She is good because she doesn't rely on her burst. You can get the shield by using skill, which is actually might be okay, you know? That's why she's great. And by the way, let me show you her build. Actually, it's bad build, because this build is completely useless for Neuvillette. It's like, yeah, it's instructor set, and yeah, no vape in this team. And also, I use like, yeah, level 20 TDDs, which is actually also not so useful. It's completely useless for Neuvillette as well. So if you use like with another weapon, let's say, yeah, we don't have another one, which is good. Her signature actually is crazy. Vortex, should I pull Kazuha on his rerun? I have Xilonen and citlali and... No, I don't think so. You know why? If Splash, if you like Kazuha, go for him. Let's say for Mavuika, for Vape and Melt, Sucrose is better. Because Sucrose, Constellation 6 Sucrose, not only, like, even without Constellations, because that is within her passive, this passive. So yeah, when her skill or burst hits an opponent, increases all party members, excluding Sucrose elemental mastery, by an like amount equal of 20% of Sucrose EM elemental mastery. It's up to 75%, which is actually great. You know, like, it means like more elemental mastery, it means like more vape or like melt damage. Kazuha cannot provide that. Also, at Constellation 6, you get 20% damage bonus. It's, yes, it's only for with her burst, but still it's okay. So if you have this character, it's okay. Let's say you need Kazuha on floor 11 or on floor 10, because you can do some crowd controlling, but on floor 12, he's not so useful. You cannot crowd control these big enemies, you know? It's just impossible. So I would say use Sucrose. And also, why Sucrose is also good? Because Sucrose can use this weapon, which make her a healer. You see? Using elemental burst regenerates, since her burst lasts for 6 seconds. You see, like, duration 6 seconds. You can fully utilize this weapon's passive. And you don't need even level it up. Just like you need a billet to create one, it's like craftable one. And that's it. It's actually crazy. If you don't have, let's say, if you don't have any other options for a healer, healing Sucrose is a great option. Kazuha cannot do that. Hey Andy, how are you doing? Even without burst, Citlali provides shield and rest. Oh yeah, actually even without burst, Citlali provides a shield and rest shit. Yes, that's true. But she doesn't provide cry application. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, when you use only her skill, you cannot get cry application. You need to use that burst. Who is good pull? Kazuha and Yelan or Rohit? It depends. You know why? Let's say for Kazuha we have a Sucrose replacement. For Yelan we have Shinchu replacement. But obviously in some teams Kazuha might be better. What's the problem with Kazuha? Like when you use Sucrose, she doesn't have any like animation, so she's pretty fast. You know, when you fight against like big enemy, and you don't need crowd controlling. Kazuha instead is good against like small enemies when you need crowd controlling. Let's say like that monolith, you know, like usually on floor 11 when you need to like protect it. Kazuha, like actually it's not bad in this, in that chamber, like upper. But let's say Sucrose might be not so maybe convenient. But on floor 12, I would say Sucrose might be even better than Kazuha. Even though Kazuha gives you up to 4% like damage buff and can swirl. About the Yelan, it's about your preferences. If you want to get Yelan, go for it. But if you have Shinchu, let me do like a Shinchu case, by the way. Let me try the same team. Just a second. But instead of Yelan, I'm going to use Shinchu. It's like the same team, like Shinchu, Mavuika, it's a free-to-play team completely, and Bennett. So yeah, I finished in 47 seconds, something like that. In this case, I would say Shinchu is better. You know why? Even though Shinchu cannot give you additional buff, Shinchu gives you defensive utility, which is actually crazy. I'm good, thank you very much, Andy. Both has good replacement. Actually, yes, but like that's why. If you have replacement for both of them, I don't think you need to go for them. Let's say even though I have Yelan, mostly for arlecchino, I prefer to use Shinchu when I want to do Vape. You know why? Because Shinchu gives me some resistance to interruption and some defensive utility. And also, like, yeah, he's way more... And also, he can heal. Yes, not arlecchino, but other characters, definitely. Yelan instead gives you more damage. But yeah, without arlecchino Constellation 1, it's a little bit difficult to use her. So if you have arlecchino Constellation 1, which gives you like a resistance to interruption when like she performs normal and charge attacks while affected by the... So yeah, if you have Bond of Life, you do normal and charge attack, you have resistance to interruption, then Yelan would be definitely obviously better. So yeah, let's try this.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right.
Teamwork is dream with Ring Cutter. No longer hold.
Light of the blazing sun!
I missed a little. Let me try again. And by the way, if you say like Shinchu has more faster applications, that Shinchu has the most fastest Hydro application in the game.
Light it up!
Everybody stand! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Let's ride! Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
I'm going in! Ring Cutter, know my sword!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
I'm not.
The brightest flames burn
Yeah, I messed up with
fastest.
rotation, like at the first, and like that's why not enough damage. But since Yelan gives you buff and you don't need to switch between characters, it's actually pretty benefits. And you know why? Mavuika at the same time gets some resistance to interruption. So let's say Yelan is not a bad option if you need some additional damage, but overall maybe it's a waste. You know why? Xinchu is more than enough.
Rise with the... Everybody stand back!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Let's ride! I'm going in!
Let me weave you a verse.
Pyroclastic surge!
So yeah, if you see that, so yeah, damage is actually it's 49. It's actually the same time we did with Yelan. With Yelan I did like 47 seconds.
Incinerate!
So I wouldn't maybe suggest it. And Xinchu actually is better because for Xinchu we have, like, since Xinchu does melee attack and like he stands on the same place, I mean like with Yelan she just does that, like, yeah, you know, she's running and it's not so convenient with if enemy can change, if enemy like has ability to change his place. I mean, you know, like sometimes enemy just change his place and if you run on it, he just like he is way more away from you than if you use Xinchu. So that's why I would say Xinchu is more convenient. That's why I mostly use Xinchu with Arlecchino. But he is good. He is still a great character. Yes, to achieve the damage you need Constellation 6, because yeah, without Constellation 6 he is not like not so great. I mean, like he's okay still, like with Constellation 3 I would say. You need like Constellation 1, 2 and 3, because like second one is Hydro Red Shed, by the way, which is actually crazy. So yeah, like Xinchu is a great replacement. For Kazuha Sucrose, it depends. If you like Kazuha, then go for it, but it's, I would say yes. And by the way, don't forget about Lanyan. We're going to get Lanyan, which is going to be a shielder, swirl, and also she is going to be a catalyst character. So yeah, it means like potential healing abilities. Vortex, I heard that like Hoyo take this boss in 5 points of Spile Abyss. I mean like this one, actually, like as you know guys, about like bosses, it's usually like that. We like, if I'm not mistaken, like weekly bosses, like which is limited bosses, like, you know, like we have like this one, just a second. Like yeah, weekly bosses who drops like rare mats, like this ones, usually we don't see them in Spile Abyss. But ordinary bosses, yes, it's possible to get in Spile Abyss. So yeah, most likely we can get this one, because actually this boss is ordinary boss and he is right here. It's like here. So it's possible.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, he's not so difficult to beat. Like yeah, he's pretty easy. You just need to get used to his moves, that's it. The only problem is, it's how they will like act, like how he is going to activate his that pillars and like that cannons. You know why? Because in Spile Abyss it's a little bit tricky. As you know, that flying dragon, he, like in Spile Abyss, he is immediately in his shield state, which is actually incredibly annoying. And that Papilla as well. In Overworld you can do some damage, then he gets that shield. In Spile Abyss, that enemy immediately gets that shield, so you need to destroy the shield and then do some damage. So yeah, it still depends. But yeah, possible. It's possible. Not harder than this one. Maybe yes, but it's like full buffs, then yes. With full buffs, actually, he's pretty difficult, and you need Constellation 6 character. Yes, that's true, actually. Yeah. Even, like, let's say if you just, like, avoid using any buffs, he's not so difficult. With, like, enhance acceleration mechanics by increasing the... Oh, yeah. This one, and phlogiston pillar, so yeah. And this one increases secrets of his attack. Yeah, he just hit hard and also increased like yeah, his HP, but it's because of like, yeah, because of this buffs. Each buff increase something is his HP by some percentage. With full buff? No, of course not. Like, yeah, like full buff is completely different. I don't think we will see him like at a full buff in Spire Abyss. Yes, yes, like his full buff, like he's just crazy, incredibly powerful. Now, let's just go. Let's go another team. I mean, I don't think Hyper Bloom is an option. Not gonna lie. Yeah, arlecchino, Furina is not an option. We can use... Oh yeah, let's do Shinchu, like this team. Because like, this team is actually not bad. Oh no, this team is bad. You know why? Let me show you. Well, arlecchino is not great against this boss. Even though my arlecchino with her signature. Shinchu with sacrificial fragment, sacrificial sword. Xilonen free-to-play, and Bennett with free-to-play. Yelan against this boss is terrible. She might be good against other bosses, but not against this one. So Vortex, like everyone do this with help of... Oh no, it's it's possible. If you notice that, like I used Neuvillette, you can use Kinich, by the way. I can try Kinich. Kinich is also pretty valuable option. You can use mualani. Mualani is not... You know why they use mavuika? Mavuika is more convenient one. She gets resistant to interruption, she can be healed, her wave and melt damage is crazy, you know? If they have citlali, you can use... Oh, by the way, let me try free-to-play with Diona maybe. So yeah, without citlali. It's actually would be nice option. Or like with Rosa.
Overruled. Teamwork is dreamwork. Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's really terrible. I mean, like, yeah. It's really terrible. I mean, like, I don't want to say arlecchino is trash. No, she's a great character. But this boss, it's... Yeah, he is. He is. Let's give it a try with... No, it looks like against full buff. Like, yeah, but they use food... Oh, food buff. Yeah, my bad. Actually, you know what? Like I tried this boss today couple times, and if I use food buff with my 5-star weapons, I can finish with 4 buffs. I mean, yeah, that food buff and buffs is kinda... So yeah, I can finish it. But I don't want to give it a try, actually. You know why? I'm lazy and I don't want to push myself. Who cares about the boss? I got all of the like rewards. I mean, like, if you miss some rewards, then yes, it's like, oh yeah, you need to do... Oh yeah, let's try Ganyu. Because I never tried Ganyu. Let's check. And by the way, in case of Ganyu, it's better to use, like, either Instructor set, which is actually not bad, or it's even better to use maybe Tenacity, because as you know, Tenacity is kind of... Oh yeah, let's switch the artifacts. Yeah, I got the point now, like Dreamers. Yeah, I got the point. So yeah, let's do what? Let's just go Tenacity. Because, like, and with full energy recharge. I don't need attack, etc. or something. I just need that buff. And I need attack. I mean, like, yeah. So yeah, let's go energy recharge. That's true. Oh yeah, it's 20. Okay. It's 18. Defense 8 doesn't matter. Actually, it's might be defense as well. It might be like even like electro damage bonus. Who cares about that? And yeah, crit damage. So yeah, the most important things, like, yeah, get as much as possible like of this like energy recharge. So rotation is going to be, you need again to use Xilonen on Mavuika.
Light it up! Everybody stand, but
No touching! For Rex Lapis!
Let me try to get to the answer. Damn. What's the problem? It's the same problem with Diona. You need to avoid using her skill. You need to start rotation with Bennett. And why is that? Because Ganyu's application is slow and Mavuika's skill just destroys this one. So you need to either use her flower before using Mavuika. Let's give it a try. So something like that.
All
This
hail!
one.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
Just a second. Yeah. That might be a little bit annoying.
teamwork is dreamwork!
For Rex Lapis! Come on, focus!
Let's ride!
I don't think she can apply. Oh yeah.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Bring it! Let's ride! Try and stop me! Let's light it up!
No touching!
Burn it down! Everybody stand!
This is long overdue.
Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah. It's not it's possible, but you need to avoid using. The problem is if you don't use you see, if you don't use her skill, you miss this passive, which is that weapon passive, which is actually bad. You need a lot of like stats. It's like 100 EM and 24 attack, but it is what it is. You need to avoid using that. Okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
All hail! Access denied.
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! The end of our legacy.
Just let me try. And if you notice that, so yeah, like if you avoid using that skill, in this case, it's better to go another weapon. It's better to go gravestone, but not a mailed flower, because if you cannot, yeah, gravestone in this case better. Oh, bye bye, dreamers, bye bye.
Everybody stand back!
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Let's ride! Wrath from the sky! Rev
No touching.
Bring it!
Damn, Xilonen, what are you doing? Alright, so let's try again. So yeah, I need to avoid using that.
Going in! No more mistakes. Try and stop me.
Access denied.
Come on, just like builds up. Come on.
No touching.
All right. Everybody stand back. Let's look.
Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Wrath from the sky. Is this our fate?
So yeah, it's a little bit RNG by the way. So yeah, it's like a little bit RNG actually.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Bring it.
Access denied. Blaze over.
Pyroclastic surge.
Oh,
The
come
end of our legacy.
So yeah, as soon as you touch that lasers, like you just
Going in.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
Wrath from the sky. No more mistakes.
We're way behind schedule.
Adventure time. Yeah, let's light it up.
Access denied. We're way.
All right. Right. Is this our fate?
yeah. It's actually pretty annoying, not gonna lie.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's
Let
do
the
like
mountain's veins boil.
Rex Lapis. I am sorry.
the problem is, yeah, when she uses her skill, like she let's do like backward move.
Everybody stand back. Letting brave names echo.
Blaze over.
Yeah.
No touch. Must
Oh, come on.
press.
Oh my.
Going in.
Access
Let's
denied.
avoid using.
All hail.
Light of the blazing sun. The end of our legacy.
Why is that? I mean, I'd like. Oh yeah, maybe you know why is that? It's because of cryo. Actually, maybe it's like it's melt. It give me. Oh no, it's electro. And that's why he just like he decreased my resistance because because of that. Because actually it shouldn't be like this.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Bring it.
Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
Wrath from the sky. Is this
Oh come on.
our
Yeah, it's always like that. Okay, last one. Tomorrow new test. I mean like golden, right? Golem? Oh yeah, tomorrow it's a golem. And by the way, about the golem. You know like what? Let's try another team. Yeah, this team is a little bit annoying. You know why? Because most likely, hold on. It's most likely because of Ganyu application. And also, yeah, I get some like involved because she created a great field. And also this one is pyro, that's why I get incredible fast reaction. With Furina Saloon members attack the enemy. With citlali you also attack the enemy. But Ganyu creates like the great field. So yeah, maybe it's because of that. Let's try it again.
Everybody stand back.
No touching. Come on, Rex Lapis. I am sorry.
Golem. Yes, that golem actually, for that golem, you need Geo. Definitely, because you need to destroy that shield. And also you can stun that enemy. And if I'm not mistaken, only Navi can do that. Or like anyone with like this weapon.
Benny's a...
Like with this weapon. As you know guys, this weapon helps you to stun the Fontaine enemies. It can be gold and it can be like blue. It depends which one. Narcissan Kreuz. So yeah, it's cost not. It's not a bad weapon. It's actually free to play. You can get it within Fontaine and you can R5 it. It's about timing, I would say.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Access denied. All hail.
Pyroclastic surge!
You know, let's get out of here.
Born of ice and frost.
All right. Let's light it up!
Access denied.
All right. I'm going in!
This is long overdue. Born of ice and...
Light of the blazing sun! Burn it down! All right. Hear the echoes of the valley! Ha! Teamwork is trip!
All hail.
Let's rock! Wrath from the sky!
So yeah, it's still possible, but yeah, it's a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. By the way, you know, you can one phase Wolf Gold with Mavuika without going to his... Oh yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. You know why? Because like she is a great DPS character, but I use Mavuika on a second half, so yeah, but I will... So yeah, it's possible. And it's because of damage. It's only because of damage. Actually, you can do the same with Constellation 1 and Signature Neuvillette. Let's say if you use a team like this, like Xilonen, Neuvillette, Furina and Kazuha, you can do the same. But you need your Neuvillette to be Constellation 1 and Signature. Even actually Constellation 1 is not so important, but Signature yes. Now let's try Navia. By the way, for Navia, best team, as I like, in my opinion, like this one. I like this team. Because you know why? That golden one, Golden Wolf, it's about the damage. And Neuvillette is actually crazy one. And Mavuika in this case not so convenient. You know why? Because she is like deals that donuts, which is on the field. But Neuvillette with that charge attack can reach that enemy.
Attack! Everybody stand! Bring it!
Oh yeah, actually, I messed up with rotation. Yeah, I messed up. You need to use like Furina. You need to use something like that.
Fire! Well, strike a pose. Let my name echo in.
Let the magic flames boil! I'm going in!
Fellow water guess I'm going. Fire! Well, shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Letting brave names echo! Teamwork is trim!
Coming at ya. Sorry, partner.
No, I'm not going to do that. This Electro just destroy me. Let's use Rosa with Mavuika. It's a little bit annoying, yeah. Like, Vape is still better than Geo. I mean, yes, it depends on your, like, buffs and etc.
Rise with the sun!
Everybody stand back! You can't run! Lights out!
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Bolt!
Let's light it up! Judgment!
Bring it!
I'm a submiss.
Rev the engine!
I'm going in! Punishment!
Light of the blazing sun!
So yeah, right, as you think, like, it's like, actually it's pretty good time. I mean, like, you can do it like with Rosa as well. Rosa is way more convenient than Ganyu, I would say. You know why? Since, like, even though Rosa is a 4-star, and you have Constellation, second one, which is increase her burst, like that field time, it's okay. This boss doesn't move so much, so you will still, actually will be safe. Oh, damage, by the way, if you can try how much damage difference will be there, like 4 piece, basic slot Navi and 2 piece. Oh yeah, actually it's a huge difference, I see. I mean, I don't, like, let's say, let me show you. Back then I used Golden Troop, which is second best on Navia, and damage difference was about like 10 to 15%. Why this set is better? Because this set not only increase your skill damage, it's also increase your normal attack damage. After using like elemental skill, gain 20% geo damage bonus for 10. So yeah, it's like, and while under the shield, it's 150. It's for all your geo attacks. Let's say, as you know, like after using skill, she gets infusion, and that infusion also like buffed. Burst buffed. So all of the geo attacks buffed. That's why this set is way better. Because usually, let's say if you want to play Plunge, Navia, which is possible, you need to use skill, right? And after that you get infusion, and that infusion and Plunge also buffed. So yeah, this set, like her signature set, is way better. Even if you have trashy one, just give it a try, it's better. I haven't tried 2-piece though. I tried Golden Troop. Golden Troop is okay, but yeah, it's only increase your skill damage, like Navia's skill damage, unfortunately. Okay, let's try it again. Actually, I like Rosa. Rosa is actually oh yeah. The only problem is I switched the weapon. Let's go like old one, because as you know, guys, with Citlali this weapon is better. With Ganyu it's not okay, because you need to use skill. With Diona is also not okay. I mean, you can though use her skill after that to get that buff. It might be okay. Yeah, with Ganyu it's actually possible. But still, since her skill applies pyro every 2 seconds, you can mess up. But with Rosa actually you can use that. You just need to use you just need to use Rosa's skill before using Mavuika's burst.
Everybody stand back! Lights out! Would at least
Not like this.
work.
Not like this one, but still. Alright, let me do it again.
I'm going in! Punishment! You can't run!
Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
Oh, I lost my... I lost it. Just a second. Yeah, better use gravestone in this case. You know why? Only like citlali gives you some like citlali is great because you like since citlali as a application is every 2 seconds, you can get either pyro, either cryo. It's okay, but any like for Rosaria as well, it's 2 seconds.
Wow.
But for Ganyu and Dion is a little bit different.
Burn it down. Everybody stand back. Lights out.
Is this
Now it's
my
like it's
final
tough. Like I
job?
don't like these attacks actually. Yeah, I need to do some pause, you know.
Going in. Punishment. You can't
At least
Oh, come on.
work.
You know why is that and why it's not happening with the 5 stars? Because 5-star has animation on the burst, 4-star doesn't have that. So you need to like, I can switch to Xilonen actually and use her burst animation. That's actually not
Teamwork is dreamwork.
something
Shiver.
like that.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Light up the blazing sun.
It works actually.
Full throttle. Bring it. Judgment.
My pink is again like
I'm going in. Rise with the sun. Punishment. Yeah. Wrath from the sky. Burn it down. Let the mountain's veins boil. Let's light it up.
Things are getting interesting. Lights out.
oh my, I lost my mouse. Okay. All right. Let's do some domain. Today is like yeah, my ping is like again crazy.
Everybody stand back! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of the...
They definitely have something with the service because my ping is like, yeah, the game is highest. Yeah. You know what? Like, let's try Spiral Abyss when the ping is so bad.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Care for
Your
a dance.
coming was foretold.
Dance with me!
For the eternal oasis!
Shower me with praise! Time
Be
to
a good
shine!
audience, won't you?
As one with wind and cloud!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
The eternal oasis at long last!
At least, you were here to watch.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
Be sanctified.
Wind strider! Clouds high. The birds
Settle down. Justice is blindsided.
Oh my god, I messed up so much. Damn, bro.
Settle down.
You're really annoying.
An oversight
You
on
just
my
like-
part.
Oh god, I just like...
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
fallen leaves, adorn
Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in...
Hear the echoes of the valley!
clouds high. The birds call.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Care for
Your
a dance.
coming is foretold.
Dance with me!
Let the world come alive!
Bring it! Letting
The
praise names
shadows
echo!
bloom as
Just
the
begun.
flowers in Gurabad.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Silence.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Care
Your
for a
coming was
dance.
foretold.
Dance with me!
Bring it! Letting praise names echo!
Shower me
The
with
shower's
praise!
only
Let
just
my name
begun.
echo in...
Wind strider. Clouds high. The birds.
The tides beckon.
The eternal oasis at long last.
At least, you were here to watch.
Bow your head.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
Settle down. Be sanctified. Silence.
Shower me with praise!
Can you check my Xilonen and Xilonen? Oh yeah, of course. Just a second. Just a second, Miracle. Oh yeah, you are like on Europe server as well. Xilonen and yeah. Oh yeah, like if you like just add the characters, you know. So yeah, it would be nice to add characters. Let's say not add, like just open, like shows the details or something like that. Yo, that's okay, that's okay. So, like, yeah, like Citlali is actually extremely useful when you have Constellation 0 Neuvillette, which is just insanely useful. With Kazuha Xilonen it's possible, but you know why it was so annoying? Because of ping. That ping actually struggle? Like, yeah, I struggle with that ping. Just a second, yeah, I need to wait couple, like, I still need to wait a couple minutes. So yeah, let's try with Citlali. That's why, like, many players say that Citlali is for Pyro and for Neuvillette.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in... Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
I messed up with rotation so bad.
Time to shine! Let engraved names echo!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Silence!
Get to work! You two! Time to end them!
You see, like, the damage percentage, it's insanely crazy. It's like in no time.
Coming was foretold. Dance with me.
Settle down.
Bloom as the flowers in
That was
Motherboard.
only just begun! Praise! Let my name echo in fulfill our path!
The outsider.
Eat Papa!
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Time to shine! Show no mercy!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Fulfill our pact!
Okay. So yeah, about these characters. I mean, are you here, Mirak? Oh yeah, just join and I will. Oh yeah. So about the about Yelan. To increase the damage, I definitely would suggest you to level 90. Xilonen also needs level 90, but it depends on your defense. Oh, you're okay with defense, so yeah, like because you know why? Her healing, the healing scales on defense. Just keep that in mind. But why Yelan needs? Because Yelan's damage scales on HP. I would suggest you to focus on her first, then skill if you need, and maybe that's it. Because you know why? You don't need that normal attack at all, because that normal attack only gives you breakthrough attack, which is kind of charge attack. It's one in a while, it's not so fast. I mean, like, still, it's some damage, but it is. Skill level 9 maybe okay, but it's up to you. It depends on your mats and Mora. But this one should be crowned or level 9 at least. Just a second. Yeah, sorry, Mirak. Well, I'm gonna have for like the armpit. For real? That's crazy, actually. Okay. Thinking to build her. Okay, now I got it. That's alright, actually. So yeah, the point is, why is that? She scales on HP, and because of that, like, you need that HP, like, that's why level 90 for like the characters like Neuvillette, who scales on HP, Furina, who scales on HP, Xianyun. It's actually pretty important. And also Xianyun, you know, they need that HP. In some cases, arlecchino also scales on HP. You know why? Because, oh no, if you have her signature, so yeah, it's not important. About the set, yeah, that's a proper set, but the point is, if you can change any of them, which is actually not so good, because you don't need 5 pieces, you need only 4 pieces, and now you have 5 pieces of emblem, so you can like switch any of them. You know why? Let's say this one, it's if you have better sands with energy recharge, you can switch it. Your ratio is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. It's okay. And you have like ton of energy recharge. You don't need, actually yes, it's way more convenient to use with that, like with so energy recharge. Let me check your weapon. No, Favonius is okay. And hydro damage bonus. Oh, I see. So yeah, the point is, if you have better hydro damage goblet, you can switch this one, definitely. You know why? Because it's not so great. It gives you attack, which is actually useless. Elemental mastery is also not so useful. Only HP is useful. That's it. So if you have better hydro, you can switch it and you will get more damage. About Xilonen, just a second. That's okay. No need to refine it, that weapon, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, you have skills like if you level up this weapon, you will get enough more defense. About the talents, yes, exactly. If you need more healing, by the way, with Furina, I maybe would suggest you to increase this one to level maybe 8 or 9. You know why? Because you will get more healing. And yeah, she needs mostly defense. Defense. I use energy recharge instead, you know. Oh yeah, you just don't have enough defense. Your energy recharge is bad. This energy recharge is not okay. You know why? You need at least 200. Mualani and Ayato stalls all the goblets. She heals like... No, it's... You know what's the problem? She heals, but you cannot get consistent heal. That's a problem. Let me show you my builds. So I still couple like one artifact from Xianyun. That's why it's 56. It's usually 69 or something, but still it's okay. Let me show. I have like 196, and the most important thing, I use HP one, and I use hydro damage goblet. You know, So yeah, if you can get something with like substats, you know. Yeah, I also don't have enough. The point is, since its 2-piece gives you 20 energy recharge and my weapon is level 90, which means more energy recharge, I'm pretty okay. Yes, of course, would be nice to get more energy recharge, but keep that in mind. Like, it's better to use HP Sand and Hydro Damage Goblet. But you have that, so yeah. And you can use like 4-piece. You see, like I have 4-piece emblem and 1-piece like offset, which is like this one, Wanderer Troop. About Xilonen though. Xilonen is, yeah, you also can do the same. I use 4-piece Cinder City and another one from Tenacity. What she needs, I use energy recharge. I use defense and defense. For me, it's 3.5k because yeah, she is level 90, weapon is level 90. You see, you get more defense. And I have like 197. Even this energy recharge in some cases is not enough. Just keep that in mind. You need it like about 220 to like more comfortable play. You know why? Because you need to use that burst, which is healing ability of cooldown because of Furina. But yeah, I have like some issue with energy. Yes, it's not an issue actually. If you mean Xilonen, it's crazy issue because like just imagine I have some issue with this amount of energy recharge. You definitely have some issue with 104. So you literally have no like. I would suggest you to switch that defense sands you use with energy recharge. Like yeah, get one energy recharge because just a second. Since oh yeah, you have like 4-piece and like 5th one, so yeah. If you can, let's say, like switch this sand, because you don't need crit damage. This one is actually not so great. It's only because of defense. Just switch it to like energy recharge with some defense substats. You know, would be nice if you ask me, because she needs that energy. Without energy, Xilonen is kinda, you know, like extremely difficult to use. No need to overcap that defense. You can't actually, but yeah. But yeah, like 350 is okay. And if you level up her talent, you will get more healing. I got more damage with energy sand. More damage with energy sand. You know why? Maybe because your energy sand on Yelan is like let's say, it's not possible. Maybe your DPS is higher, but damage with like. Oh, you know why? She scales on HP. I mean, so you get the damage out of HP, but not out of energy recharge. Okay, like if it's comfortable to you to play, just keep that in mind. I mean, like it's maybe it's because of like this substat. That's why you get so much damage, and maybe your HP sand is not so great. But anyway, if you're comfortable with this one, but just keep that in mind. If you, by the way, level this weapon, you will get additional energy recharge. And if you get some substat with energy recharge, would be nice. And I would suggest you to like switch this one. This one is actually not so like, if you have another, if you don't have Hydro, by the way, you can use HP. You can use HP, and HP is pretty good. I mean, like, it's not the best choice, but, you know, instead of using this one, it's better to use HP with crit rate, crit damage substats if you have. HP sand has kinda make her ratio worse. Oh, I see. Okay. No. It's your ratio. If you destroy your ratio, then no need to change anything. You know why? Because actually for Yelan, even though Yelan is off field, that ratio doesn't make so much sense. You know why? Let's say if you use with Mavuika, yes, it's additional off field damage, but mostly damage comes out of Mavuika's like yeah, skills and burst, etc. Right? With arlecchino is the same. But still, the more damage you can get of field damage, I mean, like, it's better. that yeah, farming artifacts is a nightmare. I know. You know, I farmed that emblem for so long time. By the way, my emblem is set. My emblem set is the most set I have in the game. Let me show you. I have about like 90 or something ish builded emblems, you see? All of them like level 20, you see? Level 20. So yeah, I only like, yeah. It's only like just let me just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. It's 72 level 20, so it's the most I have. So yeah, this set is like, yeah. It's great set, by the way. It was great set back then. Now it's kind of not so relevant, unfortunately. I mean, yes, for some specific characters like Shanling, like Xinchu, like Yelan, like Rosa, by the way, also can use it. Raiden, of course, can use it. Like, we have some other characters who can use it. You can use, like, kinda maybe DPS Zhongli if you want to. It's not a bad option to use that burst back to back couple times, but it's not a great one. So.
Thank you for permitting. No.
Would you mind see my prefarm build or for of course I can. No problem. Just like okay, of course, Mirak, no problem. Just like, yeah, just put your character like always that. No problem. Oh, by the way, you can always, if you want to, check my builds. My showroom is open, and if you want me to, I can place the characters. So yeah, if you want, just like, let me check my showroom. I should have, like, if I'm not mistaken, my, yeah, arlecchino is, yeah, arlecchino is here. You can always check it because, yeah, it's enabled. Like, arlecchino is here. My Yelan is not here, unfortunately, but yeah, I can, oh yeah, by the way, let me switch. Let me put Yelan. Oh no, Yelan is here. It's like, yeah, Yelan is actually first because she is my favorite character. So yeah, Yelan is here. I forgot about that. Oh, no problem. No problem, of course.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Be sanctified.
Let the world collide! Get to work!
Silence!
Yeah, actually this thing is so crazy. And I got like all fanfare stacks immediately. Yeah, it's 30 actually. There you go. Oh, light. It's more. Oh, okay. Yeah, tomorrow is like, yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's not okay. Hold on. Let me give it a try one time. Just a second.
Light it up! Bring it! I'm going in!
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter, know my sword.
Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, I just like messed up with rotation. You know, when you change a this game is like when you. So yeah, when you do some tests, like it might be so annoying. Not gonna.
Rise with the... Teamwork is strength!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines.
Let's ride! Wrath from the sky!
All right.
Light it up! Bring it! Everybody stand back!
Witness the power.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
So yeah, Shinchu is actually not bad. It's the same time, but actually, you know, Shinchu is actually. I like Shinchu more than Yelan, even though Yelan is better. Shinchu, yes, Shinchu. Shinchu is crazy character. If you have him, like, he's just insane with Mavuika. If you don't have Yelan, by the way, it's okay. But Shinchu is just crazy. Which character should I check? It looks like you don't. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, like. Oh, that's actually a nice one. Yeah, it's a little bit less crit. Oh, you switch couple artifacts, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, I mean, like. Oh, it has updated. Yeah. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, I switched. So okay, no problem. You switch this. This sand is actually crazy. Not gonna lie, it's actually crazy and like it's good. Yeah, you got a little bit less crit rate, but that's alright. You know why? Because she's still okay. I mean, like for me, if you notice that it was like 56, but it's still alright. I mean, yes, it would be nice to get something like. Just a second. So originally, for me, it's like this. Originally, my Yelan is like this. 63, 167. What? Oh, no. My bad. Yeah, just a second. Originally, my Yelan is like this. Just a second. $65, 182, and 1. So yeah, like kind of like this. Let me just a second. Until that profile updating, let me just switch my artifacts back. Because I usually use Shinchu. I don't use, yeah, DPS. Okay, like which one? Yes, which send? HP Raiden goes burr. Oh, HP Raiden? Oh yeah, no, like to play Mavuika. Oh, which one? Miracle, like it's Kachina? No, it's not Kachina. It's Rosa. it's arlecchino, yeah. About the Whimsy set. I use Glad set, and you know why? I have Whimsy set. Whimsy is okay if you have maybe her signature weapon. If you don't have signature weapon, actually, you can easily use Glad set, because damage difference, it's about like maybe 5%, not so huge. Just keep that in mind. Okay, nice. You're going to use this weapon, so yeah. It's actually okay. It's actually okay. And since like Rosa, like, yeah, you will get more attack. Nice. Nice. Actually, you have pretty good artifacts. It's okay. You know, like, even though it's went to defense, it's alright. Nice, okay. Yeah, would be nice to in the future change this one. Definitely. You know why? Actually, any of, like, you don't need energy recharge on arlecchino at all. You don't need that. You can easily go like with 0. Let me just show you. But additional attack and elemental mastery would be nice. On top of that, if you're going to use melt arlecchino, let me show you. So yeah, for me energy recharge is 110. You see, it's only like 10%. And also I have 70 crit rate, a little bit less. The point is, if you're going to use... Why is... Oh yeah, it's a little bit low actually, but if you're going to use melt or vape, I would suggest you elemental mastery instead of attack. Just keep that in mind, because this one gives you more... Oh, let me show you, by the way. Could be a place and check Kachina weapon. Oh, Kachina weapon.
But
Oh, I see now. This weapon is actually not bad. You know why? The equipment characters gains 52 of their elemental mastery as a tag bonus. It's not bad. You know, when an elemental skill its opponents, the dream of Scarlet. You know why this weapon is great? For melting. Because you can give your arlecchino elemental mastery sans, but not attack, EM sans. In this case you will get more EM, and that EM will be converted with this weapon to, like, yeah, to attack. Equip characters that gain 22% of their elemental mastery as attack bonus. This is a great weapon. I wanted that weapon so bad, because at level 90 it gives you 44 crit rate. It's low base attack, which is bad for arlecchino. Just keep that in mind. You know why? Arlecchino benefits from high attack. It's actually, yes, like that. But in the future, yeah, it's like... Yeah, vape, melt, or weapon build. No, actually it's not like that. Let me show you. Let me show you the difference. So yeah, let's go like this team. So it's going to be Citlali, arlecchino and Bennett.
Gonna be epic.
So yeah, now my arlecchino with... It doesn't matter which weapon I use. The most important is the numbers and this artifact. So yeah, now I have elemental mastery like sand. My ratio is like 70 to 29.
Transfix! Let's light it up! Off we go!
Just a second, let me do this like test on this boss. So now my Xilonen with like free-to-play weapon, Citlali with TDDS, 4-piece instructor set, and Bennett with 4-piece noblesse and yeah, sapwood. Yeah, just wait, like, let's hit her skill. Her skill actually has a cooldown 30 seconds. Back then, as a, just like, you know what, on beta 4, if I'm not mistaken, it was 15. Then just like nerf that one.
If you insist on putting yourself
Teamwork is strength! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of...
I missed some melts. Let me do it again. Like, with this setup, I should get 390k. Let me do it again.
Bring it!
It's a little bit difficult to catch that melt, actually. You know why? With Mavuika, it's extremely easy. With Arlecchino, it's a little bit difficult, unfortunately.
Get to work!
So for artifacts, I just need to change circlet. Oh yeah, would be nice. You know why? Since you have enough energy, like not on the circlet. Let me show you. I want to show you the difference between EM sand and between attack sand. EM sand for vaping is better. Attack sand, it's for overloaded team, maybe for monopyro team is okay, you know. But for melt and vape, it's better to use elemental mastery sand. So now I do vape, right? Yeah, her domain kinda a waste. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, that's why I like. Let me show you. I do have. Like 4 pieces of her signature set. You see, I have like this one, which is actually not bad. Crate rate 17. I have like this one, which is actually not bad. I have attack, which is actually pretty good. I have, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I have pyro, but I just like can use another one. And also I have like crit damage with crit rate. So I have full set, but I don't use this set. You know why? Because bond, like difference in damage, it's about like 5%. But this one has some problem, like some issues. You know why? When the value of bond of life increase or decrease, this character deals 80% more damage for 6 seconds, max 3 stacks. So yeah, let's say overall it's 54 damage, right? 54% damage and 6 seconds. So let's say if you mess up with catching that mark, you lose the buff. And that's a problem. You need to get like all of them again, all of 3 stacks. With Glad Set instead, you immediately get 35 with any condition. It's just like that. If the wielder of the artifact set uses sword, claymore, or polearm, increases their normal attack, which is actually for arlecchino, by 35%. So yeah, it's less damage by 90% maybe, but it's consistent, you know? That's why I don't use this one.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Everybody stand back! You two! Time to end them!
Sorry, I messed up again. It's a little bit difficult to catch. So Glad is better. Actually, no. Her signature set is better by 5%. But, you know, even though I have that set, I don't want to mess with that like passive. I mean like 6 second, like 54. Because let's say your initial couple hits with Glad set is better than with that Whimsy. Because, you know, with Glad set, you immediately get 35%. But with her signature set, you need to like hit her a couple times when a value of bond of life is in, and you need to get bond of life increase or decrease, which is actually not true. You know why? The problem is this set is good for chlorine, because for chlorine is actually great because when she uses her normal attacks, she gains Bond of Life. When you use her skill, he consumes Bond of Life, which actually means decrease on increase. For Arlecchino, it's only decreasing, it's not increasing, you know? Yes, you get that Bond of Life when you use that charge attack immediately, so you activate this one. Then you use couple normal attacks and you get full 54%. But you know, like, for me, this one is way more convenient. So yeah, just immediately you get 35%. So the point is, if you have like a Glad set, just try with Glad set.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
But it doesn't mean that farming wins is bad.
Yeah. Fulfill our pact.
You know? So yeah, like it's actually it's not a bad set. When I pull for her, I'll got her. I will showcase her again. Oh yeah, no problem. Of course, like it's Miracle, it's completely alright. I just want to show you the damage difference. Unfortunately, yeah, catch that cryo. You need to wait a little bit. I just wait a little bit, like yeah, slow. Just a second. I just need to wait a little bit more. Because like with this setup, I can do 390k with her normal attack.
If you insist on putting yourself
Transmit. Teamwork is dreamwork. Get to work. Eat Laline. Eat Papa.
So yeah, it's 290-ish something. So yeah, if you catch this, you can destroy it immediately. But if you switch this one to attack, right, you will get less damage. Just keep that in mind, because Melt and Vape gives you more with EM. So that's it. It doesn't mean you need to switch this weapon. You can though, but this one is better. I mean, like if you're going to use this one is a great weapon actually. Her damage with EM is way better. And that's why now I keep her only with, like, you know, like mostly I use Vape Arlecchino or like or Melt now because of citlali. So because of that, like it's make no sense to switch that artifacts.
Want me to join?
Last thing, I'm gonna build like Rosa for Melt Arlecchino. I have some cons for her. Rosaria is okay. You know what? Unfortunately, Rosaria is the best choice. Because if you don't have citlali, you know why Rosaria might be a little bit difficult to use, and I maybe would suggest you to use Vape with Xinchu over Rosaria. Rosaria doesn't give you any like resistant to interruption and defensive utility instead of Xinchu. Xinchu gives you some. So because of that, it's way more convenient to use. You will get there. You know why? Like since Arlecchino Constellation 0 doesn't have that's why I wouldn't suggest you to go for Arlecchino. Even though she's incredibly powerful, the problem is she cannot be healed. She doesn't have resistance to interruption. So you need to either citlali or like that's why I don't suggest you to use Yelan. You know? So that's a problem. It's still like she's not a bad character. I guess some of her constellation gives some crit to team, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, exactly. You mean like Rosa? Yeah, that's true. For Rosa, it's constellation 2. Like second constellation. Oh, no, my bad. First constellation. When Rosaria deals crit rate, her attack speed and crit, and her attack. No. Constellation. Just a second. Oh no, my bad. It's not constellation. It's talent. This one. When Rosaria strikes an opponent from behind. Rosaria's just a second. Yeah, this one. It's like in her, you don't need constellation, it's in her passive. So yeah, all party members except Rosaria by 50% of Rosaria's crit rate. It's like kinda not a bad bonus. Actually, I would say, you know, it's actually pretty good. And right, it's like her burst. So if you use burst, your crit rate increased. It's actually pretty valuable. No, that's okay, that's okay. Because you know all of the constellation like literally for her personal damage and like let's say usability.
Rise with the sun! Fulfill our path! Let's fly! Locked on! Locked on! Fire in the hole! Light it up! Show no mercy! Take me up!
I would rather, actually, if you ask me, Mirak, I would rather suggest you to go for citlali and skip arlecchino. But it's me, you know, because you still have time, but that citlali will bring you way more than arlecchino. But it's completely up to you. I mean, like, I would suggest you to do test play before going for her. Or, if you want me to, okay, I can do it like on the stream. What about Diona? I have no. Unfortunately, Diona is... you know what's the problem with Diona? You can use Diona, but only like couple shots. Let me just like... you know what? Like now it's a little bit late, but if you... let's do like the test with arlecchino tomorrow. Because like, yeah, we have kind of like 5 days, right? Before arlecchino. So we have some time. And I can do test with Rosa, I can do the test with Diona, no problem, because my Rosaria is Constellation 6, and my Diona, even though level 71, she's still Constellation 6, so I can do all of the tests. I still wouldn't suggest you to use like either of them, because it's a little bit difficult. You know why? When you fight against easy enemies, it's okay. But let's say, for example, on floor 12 or on Inspire Abyss, it might be a little bit difficult to use. I guess my budget problem is that I don't know how to spend resin. Yes, it's I'm playing when like, oh, it's okay. Like, you know why? When you, since you start the game, like, you see, your account is actually pretty like new. I mean, like maybe 2 years account, something like that, you know? Let me check it. So yeah, it's only 57 adventure rank, you know. So because of that, it's a little bit difficult to decide because you have so many characters, you know. You have crazy amount of characters, and you just like struggling, like, and you have difficulty, like which which set I need to go, which is better, or like, because let's say for Mavuika you can use 2 different sets, right? Or for arlecchino, actually, you also can use 2 different... Actually, for arlecchino, you can use like many sets. You can use 2-piece as well. Let's say if you don't have full glad set, you can go 2-piece. It's also valuable, you know. You can actually use Gilded Dreams. Let's say it's not the best one, but it's another possibility, you know. The best one is Whimsy. It's the first one. The second one is glad set. But damage difference is not so high. So yeah, it's actually normal. So yeah, it's actually normal. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Yeah, I can't stick to a specific character to build, yeah, and waste. Like, yeah, that's true. Because you know, like what this game is about. Like if it comes to leveling up a character, you need to build only 1 character at a time. Or 2 characters, that's it. No need to go like 3 characters or 4 characters, or like, let's say, decide like which is better for me now. Maybe I should build like, you see, like I have a ton of 20 level characters and I don't touch them at all because I don't see them in my teams. That's why. So yeah, let's say you, in my opinion, I would suggest you, since you have Mavuika, build Mavuika first. Let's say build Xilonen, build Yelan, they're not bad. Bennett is okay. If you have Shinchu is great for your account, for any account actually. Shenling. So yeah, like these characters. I mean, because you know, like you need to fill some spaces with some characters, and 4 stars is the best way to do that. How are you doing, Tanuki? So yeah, let me just like now it's like guys, it's the end of the stream, but Mirak, let's do some tests with arlecchino, Diona and Rosa tomorrow. I still would suggest you maybe to go for citlali. You know why? This character just crazy.
Take me up.
And if you ask me, for new players, she is way better than arlecchino. You know why? Arlecchino, she needs some investment in terms of artifacts and teams. It's not so easy to... Let's say if you don't have your Bennett build, I wouldn't suggest you to go for arlecchino at all. If you don't have Bennett, like builded Bennett, go for arlecchino.
Benny's
It's bad.
adventure team, assemble!
You know why? The damage difference with Bennett and without Bennett is huge. It's just insanely huge. By the way, for your Mavuika, Bennett is okay, but you can go without Bennett. You know why? Because you have Xilonen, you have, let's say, another characters. That's why, and Mavuika's personal damage is good.
Ow! Where did that
So
come
yeah,
from?
you definitely need to build your Bennett. For arlecchino, arlecchino also benefits from like Shinchu and Sucrose. If you don't have Kazuha, you need to do some swell. You can use Xilonen though. So yeah, you actually can use Xilonen. So just keep that in mind. She needs some like specific characters. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I was waiting for arlecchino since I missed her banner. Oh, it's like, let's say, I hope you haven't pre-farmed all of the mats, you know. I hope so. If you haven't done it yet, then go for citlali. But still, like, if you like arlecchino, go for her. Like, you know, like, do the test before. I would suggest you to do like this test before. You know why? She's a little bit difficult to play, not gonna lie. Mavuika in this case way more easy to use. Mavuika is extremely easy to use. You know why? She can be healed. She, like, you know, like, if you notice that, just a second. I did a test with Mavuika and with, like, yes, it's not a great example. You know why? Because triple crown for... Oh, I wouldn't suggest you to triple crown Mavuika or arlecchino. You know why? Because, I mean, it's a waste of mats, if you ask me. I mean, level 90 is okay. About the talent, actually, you can increase this one because of multiplier. It's still not something crazy. Because let's say melt gives me like 400k, about that, like 300, 400, it's not huge. You can increase this one to level 9, no need to go more than that. The most important one is like normal attacks. So yeah, let me just like... Let me just do the test. So yeah, let's go like this team. Right? It's citlali, Mavuika, Bennett, right? And Xilonen. And after that, let me switch to like... Let me switch to arlecchino and I will show you what's the difference. About crowning is up to you. Just a second, let me just wait 20 seconds. You know why? Since I use TDDS, this weapon, you need to wait for 20 seconds.
Burn it down! I'm going in!
I'm sorry.
Just a second. Yeah, it's a little bit... No, that's no problem. Just a second. That's okay.
Rise with the... Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! You two! Time to... Wrath from the sky!
So yeah, the point is, you see, like, I did some damage, it's alright. Now let's try with arlecchino. Now let's do the same thing but with arlecchino. The point is, arlecchino is bad. Yeah, it's not a great example to showcasing arlecchino's damage performance, but you know what's the problem? When you see the videos on YouTube, about Arlecchino, all of them says that Arlecchino is insane. Yes, she is good, but she has huge problem, and the problem is like survivability. I mean, like, she is not great in survival.
Overruled. I'm going in. Fulfill our pact. Laline, East Papa. The heart.
And she's done. And you can do nothing about that. That's it, you know? You literally can do... Even if I switch my shield to Zhongli's shield, I literally can do nothing about that. She cannot be healed, and that's a huge problem, you know? When you fight, let's say this boss, right? It's like level 12 Spiral Abyss, right? So yeah, it's kind of difficult to use Arlecchino against him. She cannot be healed. That's a problem. No, like, do I run? Let me show with Zhongli. Just a second. Let me show with Zhongli. It's the same situation. Exactly the same. You know why? Because, let me just... Let's like switch citlali to like Zhongli. But no, let's this. So yeah, as you know, like since we have two Geo characters, the shield strength is increased. You see, like, increased shield strength by 15%. So actually it's good, right? Should be okay. Now,
Bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Solidify!
I hear...
it's the same. That shield cannot save you. That shield cannot save you against like these bosses. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Oh yeah, like no. Like Constellation 6 Chi-Chi cannot heal. No. If I'm not mistaken, no. You cannot be revived with Constellation 6. It's maybe you can. I don't know. But yes, what's the problem with Constellation 6 Chi-Chi anyway? You know why? I mean, like, you will die again and again and again. You know, that's a huge problem. So yeah. Revives all fallen party members nearby and regenerates like 50 HP of HP. Oh yeah, we can check it, by the way. Just a second. My bad. I have Constellation 6 Barbara. Let's check it. So yeah, if Barbara can do that, like, then Chi-Chi can do it as well. Just a second. Yeah, I will like sacrifice my Bennett, but that's alright. As you know, Barbara has the same ability. Barbara at Constellation 6 automatically revives the fallen character, fully restores HP. So let's try it, why not?
Overruled. Bring it. This shall not be my fate.
Oh yeah, you can with Barrow, but you know what's the problem? You still will die immediately. I mean, the problem is not about server. Actually, you can. I didn't know that. No. Bennett, Arlecchino, Chi-Chi, Bennett, Kazuha, or Xilonen. No. Arlecchino, Bennett. No. You know what's the problem? Even though you can revive the character, she cannot be healed. That's a huge problem, Miracle. That's why I wouldn't suggest you to go for that. Why I would suggest, like, you know, like that I suggest you to go for Mavuika. Mavuika can be healed, and that's actually, it's a huge benefit, you know. But unfortunately with arlecchino, you cannot. And now the enemies has like enemy has pretty tanky let's say hard hits, and they can destroy your shield immediately. By the way, if you have a doubt, my Zhongli actually has pretty good HP, you know, with HP weapon. Oh, like it's not HP one, it's this one, but it's okay. It has pretty good defense and 40k HP, you know. So I don't want to say his like shield is bad. It's not bad. Okay, let me like it's actually super late, not gonna lie. Let me do it real quick. Oh. Alright, I'm not going to build these artifacts anyway. Because yeah. So yeah, Oh, no need to do that. Actually, no, Miracle, like, that's alright. I mean, like, you know, like, that's why, you know what's the point? Now, you only, like, waste your mats, but I don't want you to waste your Primogems. So that's why, it's like, it's okay. Let me show you something. Back then, I decided to go for Ayato and Yaemiko. And I performed and spent a lot of resins on the mats, books, etc. Yeah, books is okay, I just can't use them anyway. But this mats is for me forever, you know. So yeah, and then I changed my mind. You know what? Now what I do? I check the character, I check the, like, let's say abilities, kit, mechanics, if the character is convenient to use. Let's say we have Mualani, as you know, she is not bad, but she is difficult to use. We have Chlorine, she is not bad, but she is not the type of character which is like so easy to use, in my opinion. A little bit difficult because, you know, like, you need to get used to her. Mavuika in this case, way more convenient. So yeah, and Yaemiko is like, yeah, she has why I skip Yaemiko? Because she has animation on all of her normal attacks, skill and burst, which is actually incredibly bad. It's so slow. So yeah, that's alright. But luckily I just skipped both of them and I saved my Primogem. So that's alright. I mean, like, it's not a big deal actually. At least you can save your Primogems. But what if you really want... Oh, in this case, go for arlecchino. If you want that character, go for arlecchino. Not gonna lie. Because, you know, like, you will be more regret not getting her. It's definitely. Then go for arlecchino. Like, by the way, back then, which character I regret to get, and I have it. To be honest, none of them. You know why? Because I usually do like, it was like only Ayato and Yaemiko, which I actually skipped. So yeah, all of them, like, it's you. Maybe Ayaka, yes. Maybe only Ayaka, I a little bit regret. You know why? She's not bad. And let's say, for me, she is triple crowned. But as soon as I did that and leveled her up, I just bench her. That's it. I don't use Ayaka now at all. She is not my type of character. So yes, the only character I regret to get. And even back then, instead of Ayaka, I use a level 61 Xianyun, which is actually way more convenient to use. You know? So yeah, maybe this is the only one, 5-star, which I regret getting. But if you want the character, go for it. Not gonna lie. I mean, like, arlecchino overall, it's not bad. Her damage is okay. But you need to use her against specific enemies. Just keep that in mind. I mean, like, you cannot use her against all of the enemies. Oh, so Wanderer is okay. About Sino, yes. And Ayato, you know why? Ayato now, it's not bad. Because, you know why? We have Mavuika. Actually, Ayato might be pretty good. Because Ayato's burst lasts for 18 seconds. It's actually pretty useful. Again, about last Sino, yes, I agree with you. Back then, I just considered, like, I was about pulling him. But yeah, he is, like, not so great. About Wanderer, I don't like Wanderer so much. That's why, let's say, for me, this Chasca is just like, she's a gold. She's just crazy. But yeah, like if you like the character, go for a character, definitely. No need to like listen to me. Like, you know why? Because you will definitely regret not getting the characters you like. Definitely. And the only thing I would suggest you, before wishing for a character, definitely do some test play. You know? Do couple, like, at least spend one time doing this test, you know? To like get to the mechanic, to see how she works, you know? And after that, go for a character. That's the only like thing I would suggest you to do. Alright guys, this is it for today. So yeah, it's a little bit late, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's extremely late for me, so yeah. I just pulled in Banner in his rerun with Raiden and I said, whose weapon I will get the... Oh, I see. Actually, you know why, Mirak? I wouldn't suggest you to do that. I mean, like, this strategy is not okay. You know why? It's better to go for a character first, then go for a weapon. And I can explain you why. Because usually, all of the weapons, yes, with some exceptions, belongs to specific characters. Let's say Xilonen's weapons, right? Actually, it's not a bad weapon. Unfortunately, you can activate this one after getting a lot of defense. So you need 3.2k defense. You can use this weapon on Bennett in case you have like a lot of defense. That's why, by the way, I switch this one to defense one, you know? Let me show you. Like, he has like 966, right? Now he has 1.6. It means I can activate 12 point-ish or like 13.4% of this buff. Actually not bad if you need something. But still, this weapon specifically made for defense scaler characters and sword characters. So the point is, all of the weapons usually, like unless couple exceptions, made for the characters. Let's say Chasca's signature weapon, it's not her signature, but still. Chasca's signature weapon mostly useful on her, like on Chasca. Yes, this weapon actually it's pretty unique and universal, flexible. You can use on any DPS because it has this passive and second part of the passive, but it's exceptions. Not all the like we have like the weapons like Staff of Homa, which is actually crazy, you know. So yeah, like with some exception, I wouldn't suggest you to go for a weapon first and then for a character. It's better to get characters and decide. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. Alright guys, this is it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow. By the way, Mirak, like when you join, if you join tomorrow, just like tell me to do like arlecchino test with Rosa and Diona, but I don't think you need that. You know why? You already got the point. Why? Like, just imagine, even with like Zhongli's shield, she wasn't so tanky. Just imagine when you use Rosaria. But I can do couple tests. It's not a problem. All right. So yeah, thanks for joining, guys, again. And yeah, I will be online tomorrow. So yeah, feel free to join. And bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
Having a favorite animal, or vegetable or fruit, can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.